This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
No, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve. Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. And on this Friday edition of the podcast, we're going to have variety with Don Amici, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, W.C. Fields, and yes, we will also have their special guest, Betty Davis, on the Chase and Sanborn Hour. We'll also have a quiz show, so get your thinking cap out, although it might be more difficult than you think. Things have changed a bit since 1938 in this episode of True or False with Harry Hagen as they pit male postal workers against the League of Women Voters ladies. And then we'll head to Hollywood, Tom Breneman and Breakfast in Hollywood. And we'll wrap it all up with Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce, the couple next door. That's what's in store for us on this Friday, 12th day of September, 255th day of the year, just 110 days left in 2025. David Otunga's former fiancée turns 40 today. Do you know who David is? Do you know who his fiancée is? Former fiancée, I should say. I'll tell you about that in a few minutes. But it was on this date in 1609, Henry Hudson discovered the Hudson River in New York. Elizabeth Barrett eloped with Robert Browning before she wrote all of her great poetry. The Hercules Powder Company in Kenville, New Jersey exploded on this date in 1940. 51 people killed, 200 injured. Screen Actors Guild implemented an anti-communist loyalty oath on this date in 1947. Nikita Khrushchev elected first secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union on this date in 1953. Bonanza premiered on this date in 1959. It was the first regularly scheduled TV program presented in color. It ran from 1959 to 1973. Before that, you had color shows, but they were primarily spectaculars, what we call today specials. 14 seasons, 431 episodes. Bonanza, NBC's longest-running Western, and ranks overall as the second longest-running Western series on U.S. network television. I think you know what's first. Gunsmoke over on CBS. And within the top 10 longest-running live-action American series, it still continues to air in syndication on this day. Last time I checked, it was still on MeTV. Now, it was on this date in 1960, 65 years ago today. Presidential candidate John Fitzgerald Kennedy addressed his Catholic religion in front of a group of Protestant ministers in Houston.
Contrary to common newspaper usage, I am not the Catholic candidate for president. I am the Democratic Party's candidate for president.
Now, Kennedy went on to say, quoting, "I believe in an America where the separation of church and state is absolute, where no Catholic prelate would tell the president, should he be Catholic, how to act, and no Protestant minister would tell his parishioners for whom to vote, where no church or church school is granted any public funds or political preference, and where no man is denied public office merely because his religion differs from the president who might appoint him or the people who might elect him." Now, 2 years later, 1962, then President Kennedy reaffirmed his support for manned space program in a speech at Rice University in Houston.
"We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard."
Less than 7 years after the president made that speech, we landed on the moon. In 1988, Hurricane Gilbert lashed Jamaica with driving rain and winds up to 145 miles an hour. This amateur radio operator was heard in the U.S.
Lines are down, many trees are down, a number of floodings at lowland, crops have been destroyed, no lights, no telephone.
Hurricane Gilbert killed 45 people, damage estimated at up to $1 billion, the equivalent today of $2.75 billion. In 1992, NASA launched the Space Shuttle Endeavour on its mission, which marked the 50th Space Shuttle mission on board May Carol Jemison, the first African-American woman in space. In 1994, Frank Eugene Corder crashed a Cessna 150 into the White House's South Lawn, striking the West Wing and killing himself. Article 5 of the NATO agreement was invoked on this date in 2001 for only the second time, the other being in Bosnia, in response to the September 11 attacks. And of course, this was 2001, 24 years ago. The September 11 attacks against the U.S. Also, President Bush labeled the previous day's terror attacks acts of war and asked Congress for $20 billion to rebuild and recover. Meanwhile, on this date, 24 years ago today, rescue workers continued frantic efforts to find survivors amid the rubble of the World Trade Center. New York Mayor Rudolph Giuliani outlined what was the top priority at Ground Zero.
To try to get as many people out as possible with the hope that there are still people that are alive.
After the first day, only a handful of survivors were found of the 2,800 people killed in New York at Ground Zero. The United Nations lifted sanctions against Libya on this date in 2003 after the country agreed to accept responsibility and recompense the families of victims in the 1988 bombing of Pan Am Flight 103. 20 years ago today, 2005, Hong Kong Disneyland opened in Penny's Bay, Lantern Island, Hong Kong. And the photos I have seen from people who have visited a few years ago was still gorgeous. On that same day, 20 years ago, Federal Emergency Management Agency Director Michael Brown resigned 3 days after losing his on-site command of the Hurricane Katrina relief effort. So much went wrong with Katrina. The evacuation orders came too late. The response was not staged properly. A lot of that changed, and there were efforts to get it right. And many of the other hurricanes got it right. But far too many have gotten it wrong. Now, let's go back to 2008, where a commuter train engineer ran a red light while texting on his cell phone and struck a freight train head-on in Los Angeles, killing himself and 24 others. Don't text and drive. Cars, trains, anything. It was 14 years ago today, 2011, the National September 11 Memorial and Museum in New York City opened to the public. 12 years ago today, NASA confirmed Voyager 1 had become the first man-made object to enter interstellar space. Among those passing away on this date, a man you could be proud of, because he seized the day. He took hold of his own destiny. William Boyd. Rather than wait around for the next big thing to come to Bill Boyd, He took control. He scraped together every penny he could find. He took all the money he could, bought the rights to all of the films he had made as Hopalong Cassidy and the rights to the character, and became a millionaire through being his own boss. Bill Boyd, passing away on this date, 1972. From Psycho, Anthony Perkins, passing away on this date. You knew him from Fort Laramie and from Perry Mason and from Ironside, Raymond Burr, passing away on this date. From the 7-Year Itch, Tom Ewell, and the Man in Black, Johnny Cash, all passing away on this date in history. Birthdays among those who are no longer with us include explorer Henry Hudson, who discovered the river that they named after him on this date. Weapons inventor Richard Gatling, French singer and actor Maurice Chevalier, the man who made Hitler cringe, the first 4 gold medal winner at the Olympics, Jesse Owens. He was born on this day. Journalist Frank McGee, singer George Jones. He stopped loving her today. Also, Barry White. You will never find... Oh, God, I can't sing that low. From Newhart and from Bosom Buddies, Peter Scolari, born on this date. And from the Fast and the Furious, Paul Walker. All those wonderful people born on this date in history, they have now left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
From Dallas, Linda Gray is 85 years old today. Midnight at the Oasis. Send your camel to bed. Maria Muldaur, 83 today. From Risky Business, from The Goonies, and from The Sopranos, Joe Pantoliano is 74 today. Actress Rachel Ward, 68. Mrs. John Ritter. Oh, I've always felt so sad for Amy Yazbek. Loved her character in Wings, but to lose a husband like John Ritter, Amy Yazbek, 63 years old today. He's a great musician. He really is. Love the stuff that Ben Folds 5 did, but Ben Folds did a wonderful 2004 album with, of all people, William Shatner, called Has Been. And Ben Folds took William Shatner and made him a recording star. Ben Folds of the Ben Folds 5, 59 years old today. Comedian Louis C.K., who's really funny and has done some really rotten things. Louis C.K., 58 today. The second season winner of American Idol, Ruben Studdard, still with us at 47. We mentioned David Otunga earlier. Well, Otunga, WWE announcer and wrestler, used to be. He was engaged to the delightful Jennifer Hudson, actress, singer, did the movie R.E.S.P.E.C.T. Yes, and done some wonderful music. Jennifer Hudson, 44. I watched some of the old The Voice shows when she was on in the British version of The Voice with the delightful Tom Jones, and they had some wonderful interplay. It was delightful. Let's see. Another wonderful one. Another actress from Shameless, from Angeline, Day After Tomorrow. Emmy Rossum, 39 years old today. Country's Kelsey Ballerini is 32. And from The White Lotus and Euphoria, she has great genes. Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, I had to make the joke. Because everybody in the nobody will remember next year. No, but right now they remember the American Eagle jeans commercials. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Yes, Sydney Sweeney, 28 years old. Those are just a few of the people celebrating the 12th day of September as their birthday. if this is your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
All right, now we'll get rolling on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox and head back 88 years, September 12th, 1937. Bette Davis is on with Charles McCarthy on the Chase and Sanborn Hour. Next.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/4u, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored just for you. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they need and want, starting at Silver Key status every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast, so why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
Did you know using your browser in incognito mode doesn't actually protect your privacy? Take back your privacy with IPVanish VPN. Just one tap and all your data, passwords, communications, browsing history, and more will be instantly protected. IPVanish makes you virtually invisible online. Use IPVanish on all your devices, anytime you go online at home and especially on public Wi-Fi. Get IPVanish now for 70% off a yearly plan with this exclusive offer at ipvanish.com/audio.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Fred McMurray. Home shelters can be built for as little as $100. Simple plans for building inexpensive home shelters are available free from your civil defense office. Ask for a copy of the Family Fallout Shelter booklet.
You know, civil defense was so big a part of the 50s that we play those a lot here. And we have found so many wonderful resources about what went on in the 50s. And we did find the Family Fallout Shelter books that are available free of charge, and you don't even have to send a stamp or deal with postman. You can go to the links in the show notes or over at classicradio.stream, and you can. One's a PDF from 1959, the other's a web page from 1962. Well, not from 1962. The book is from 1962, but the web page is from 2006. But you can click on those in the show notes or at classicradio.stream and find out more about the Family Fallout Shelter stuff. And some of it's really logical. Okay, I roll on here. The Chase and Sanborn Hour with Don Amici, the wonderful copy that is still available today. And, of course, you have Don Amici as the host. You also have Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy. You also have Dorothy Lamour. And you have the orchestra and Betty Davis as the guest. And W.C. Fields talking about a brand new motion picture, the big broadcast of 1938. I should put the link, a YouTube link, because I'm almost certain that the 1938, I know 1932 is on there, but I'm not sure about 38. I'll go find it, see if it's on while we're listening to the Chase and Sanborn Hour from 88 years ago, September 12th, 1937.
The makers of the coffee you know is fresh, Chase and Sanborn coffee, whose big September sale now in progress will benefit everyone, present the Chase and Sanborn Hour. And your host, Don Amici. This is the Chase and Sanborn Hour, and this is Don Amici with greetings from all of us.
Yes, indeed, and greetings from Amici and McCarthy.
Yes, Charlie. And from Nelson Eddy, whose great baritone voice has made him the nation's favorite singer.
Yes, indeed, and greetings from Eddie and McCarthy.
And from our own W.C. Fields.
Oh, yes, greetings from McCarthy.
Perk up, Charlie. And from Dorothy Lamour.
After the bitter comes the sweet.
From Robert Armbruster and Edgar Bergen, and of course, my volunteer assistant, Charlie McCarthy. And our lovely guest, the screen's foremost dramatic actress, Miss Betty Davis. We all hope that you'll enjoy our show and that throughout the week you'll enjoy Chase and Sanborn coffee. No singer is more loved in the homes of America today than Nelson Eddy, one of the greatest baritones of our time. Nelson puts his personal greeting into a song we all know and love. Nelson Eddy singing With a Song in My Heart.
Though I know that we meet every night, and we couldn't have changed since the last time, to my joy and delight, it's a new kind of love at first sight. Though it's you and it's I all the time, every meeting's a marvelous pastime. You're increasingly sweet, so whenever we happen to meet, I greet you with a song in my heart. I behold your adorable face, just a song at the start, but it soon is a hymn to your grace. When the music swells, I'm touching your hand. It tells that you're standing near, and at the sound of your voice, heaven opens its portals to me. Can I help but rejoice that a song such as ours came to be? But I always knew I would live life through with a song in my heart for you. Nelson Eddy tells a tall tale about a crack-brained king who found himself a new and very strange courtier, a flea. And as with all tall tales, believe me if you will, Nelson Eddy singing Mussorgsky's famous Song of the Flea. Once long ago was a king who kept a fine fat flea. A flea. He cherished him as dearly as though a son were he. A flea. A flea. A flea. He called the royal tailor who fancy purple tights. Purple tights. A flea. A flea. Purple tights. So dressed in silk and velvet, he'd hop and skip and crawl. For liberty at court he had. He danced at every ball. A flea. A minister they made him. He wore a golden sword, and swarmed the brother fleas came to court from near and far. And all the lords and ladies, they were no longer gay. The queen and all her maidens, what a past night and day. No, you and I don't worry, for fleas are easy to catch. But think of those poor courtiers, they weren't allowed to scratch.
That was a swell song, Nelson. I hope it doesn't give Charlie McCarthy any ideas. But maybe with vacation over and school days approaching, Charlie can reform. So let's leave it to Edgar Bergen, who always has the last word on McCarthy intentions.
Yes. Well, I had to do that.
Yes, I know.
I think I got something there. Yeah. Now the thing is how to get rid of it. All right. Don, I don't think I'd be far from right now if I said that Charlie's thoughts are of football and hunting and such now that September's here. Am I right, Charlie? Yes, you are, Bergen. But it only takes one thing to ruin fall, and that's school.
I suppose so. Yes, of course, that's right. School is starting. Oh, how I remember those days.
Yeah?
Yes. School days, dear old golden rule days.
No. We don't sing that now.
Oh, I see.
That's old-fashioned.
I see. Well, what is the song?
Well, I sing, it goes like this, see. Looky, 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 let's play hooky. Zanzu, get out of there. All right.
Yes, now, Charlie, now don't tell me that you're going to start cutting school again this fall. No. What could be more pleasant than a little red schoolhouse?
Well, personally, I'll take the brown derby. I'll tell you, Bergen, I feel so foolish, getting out of Carol Lombard's car with school books under my arm. Going to 6A. But I shouldn't mind 6A. I should be getting used to it for now.
Mark my words, young man, you will regret your attitude toward school.
Yeah?
Yes. Remember, knowledge is power.
Yeah?
Yes. Now, how are you equipped?
Well, I'm not exactly muscle-bound. I'm just a bundle of nerves, that's all. Just twitching nerves. That's all, just nerves. Twitching, yes. There I go again.
Yes. Well, and also, Charlie, success and education, remember.
Yes.
They work together. They go hand in hand.
That's the trouble. They're ganging up on me.
Let me quote Mr. Mann. A human being is not in any proper sense a human being till he is educated.
I resent that.
No, it's not. For instance, look at Don Amici.
Yeah? Well, I am looking at him. So what?
Well, do you think that his talents came by accident?
I don't know.
Do you think he just walked into a broadcasting studio and said, I'm going to be an actor, or I am an actor?
Yeah?
Do you think so?
I don't know.
Well, you can be sure that something happened before that.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you mean his old man said, go to work?
No. No,
I mean schooling and studying. Oh, you're back at that stuff again. Yes. Oh, Don, Charlie would like your opinion on school and education. You see, Don is a graduate of Wisconsin. Is that true, Mr. Amici?
Indeed it is, Charlie. Study is the salvation of mankind. The young man of today should be grateful that opportunity knocks, where before was only indolence and inactivity.
Do tell. Book learning. Well, I never looked at it just that way. In fact, I still can't see it. Would you advise me to go to school, Mr. Amici?
You know, I'm awfully glad you asked me that, Charlie. Very, very glad.
You are?
Yes.
Doesn't take much to make him happy, does it?
My happiest hours have been spent among my books.
Did you ever read Dead-Eyed Dick, the Demon of Dakota?
No, Charlie, I can't say that I did.
Well, you haven't spent your happiest hours yet. There's no reason for not reading it. It only costs a dime.
Charlie,
if you want another example, look at Dorothy Lamour. I'll be glad to do that. If Dorothy was my teacher, I'd stay after school every day.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Dorothy, I wish you'd talk to Charlie. You seem to have a little influence with him. He doesn't want to go to school this fall.
Well, Charlie, if you go to school, I promise to help you with your homework.
Oh.
You can come over to my house evenings and we can have discussions and debates.
Uh-huh. We can study a little too, can't we?
Charlie, you're so cute.
Oh, Duffer. Oh, life is sweet. Yes. I forget all my studies for Daddy.
Yes, well, play. That's all you think of.
Yes. Don't you ever think of the higher things? You mean tall girls?
No.
No, I'm still speaking of education. Oh, you are?
Yes.
Haven't the examples of Don and Dorothy, haven't they impressed you? Well, you know, yes, they have. I bet you feel sorry that you didn't go, Mr. Berg.
Wait a minute. I want you to know that I studied at Northwestern Medical School.
You did?
Yes.
You mean the college for doctors and fishers?
No, physicians.
Yes. Physicians? Yes. Physicians and surgeons? No.
Surgeons?
Yes. Surgeons and fishers. No. There's forget it. All right. Well, say, why aren't you a doctor then?
Well, after 2 years of study, I felt that my talents ran along other lines.
Oh, I see. You flunked out, huh? No.
You think you're pretty cute, don't you?
Yes.
But consider the years to come, young man.
Uh-huh.
What will you be 50 years from now?
62.
No.
After all, why should I learn a lot of stuff like Latin? I never intend to go there.
It isn't what you learn that's so important, Charlie. It's learning to think.
Oh, so that's it.
Yes. That's why you have mathematical problems such as if X plants 20 rows of potatoes and at the end of each row he puts up a marker.
Oh, X marks the spot.
Yeah, no.
Well, who is X?
Well, X is hypothetical.
Oh, that is too bad. He shouldn't be working.
Well, but now remember, Y works twice as fast as X.
Well, he's feeling good.
Well, that helps.
Why don't you get rid of X?
Well, maybe we will. But why?
No, X.
All right. Now, let's take another problem.
Why don't you plant tapioca?
Well, tapioca wouldn't grow.
Well, then we wouldn't have to bother picking it.
All right. Suppose you have 3 cows. If the second cow gives twice as much milk as the first cow, and the third cow gives half as much milk as the first and the second cow give together, how much milk would you pick, or which cow would you pick?
Well, you didn't help that any, did you? So far as to say that you ruined it.
All right.
I imagine I'll hear more about this. You can't pin it on me.
All right.
Well, let's go back to where we were.
Yes. The 3 cows.
Yes.
Now, which one would you pick?
Well, personally, I'd work out a parlay on all 3.
You would. Have I made no impression on you with what I've said about education?
Yes, you have, Mr. Bergen. You've got me thinking.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
And what are you thinking?
I think I'll still go to the Brown Derby.
Charlie cooks up schemes to dodge an education, Dorothy Lamour sings us a song that was written especially for her in the Chase and Sanborn program by that famous team of songwriters, Rogers and Hart. Dorothy introduced this song a while back, and so successfully that she's going to sing it again. And I'm going to try a chorus, too, of Please Make Me Be Good.
If you want to hold me, you must be brave. Sometimes you must scold me, then I'll behave and be your slave. Please make me be good. Keep all of my glances. Don't take any chances. Please make me be good. I'm not made of wood. No trouble with my sight. Keep me within eyesight. Please make me be good. I adore you, but my foot can slip. I implore you, hold me tight. Don't let me trip. Be firm as you should. And while you caress me, be sure to outguess me. Please make me be good.
Please make me be good. Keep all of my glances. Don't take any chances. Please make me be good. I'm not made of wood. No trouble with my sight. Keep me within eyesight. Please make me be good. I adore you, but my foot can slip. I implore you, hold me tight. Don't let me trip. Be firm as you should. And while you caress me, be sure to outguess me. Please make me be good. I adore you, but my foot can slip. I implore you, hold me tight. Don't let me trip. Be firm as you should. And while you caress me, be sure to outguess me. Please make me be good.
To the lovely notes of Dorothy's song, we add a new note in the form of very pleasant news for you. It's about the special September sale on Chase and Sanborn coffee. Here are the facts.
Yes, the big September sale on Chase and Sanborn dated coffee is now in full swing. This is your big chance to get dated coffee. The coffee you can be absolutely sure is fresh at reduced prices. Remember, stale coffee not only tastes bitter and rancid, it is actually bad for you to drink. It can make you nervous and jumpy and irritable. It can slow up your digestion. It can give you headaches. To protect you from these bad effects of stale coffee, Chase and Sanborn have a unique dating and rapid delivery system. Every bag of dated coffee is rushed fresh to your grocer by a nationwide fleet of trucks, speeded to him just like your milk and cream. And every bag is clearly marked with the actual date of delivery. It can't be sold stale. And since freshness is assured, we can pack Chase and Sanborn dated coffee in the economical dated bag that saves you money. Dated coffee is a bargain anytime. And now, during all of September, you can enjoy the benefit of our special September sale prices. Get your share of these extra savings and protect yourself from stale, rancid-tasting coffee at the same time. Order Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. The coffee with freshness guaranteed by dating tomorrow.
No popular music can surpass and varied appeal the songs composed by Irving Berlin. Robert Armbruster and the orchestra play a medley of his famous tunes. Won the award of the Academy of Dramatic Arts and Sciences for her magnificent performance in Dangerous. We all felt it a fitting reward for her fine work. To every picture she makes, Miss Davis brings her gift for portraying vivid, passionately human characters. For Warner Brothers, she has just completed It's Love I'm After. For us, Betty Davis plays the girl in an original play, It's a Swell Night.
Betty Davis as the girl and Don Amici as the boy in Joan Austen's sketch, It's a Swell Night. The scene is the waterfront of a large city on a cold winter night. Lighted riverboats cut silently through the darkness, and the wind whips the water against the wharfs. A girl stands looking out across the river when a young man comes hurrying through the shadows along the dock. He stops staring at the girl, who finally turns and speaks to him.
Say, you, why don't you put your coat on?
Why don't I? What?
All the way on, instead of just around your shoulders like that.
What's to you anyway, the way I wear my coat?
Well, it's cold.
Yeah, it is cold. Ain't much of a coat you got, huh?
No, it ain't. Gee, I'm cold.
You know, you're too pretty and too little to be out alone this way. Go on home.
Oh, I like to walk at night. I get tired of sitting in a little room.
Yeah?
It's pretty out here. The lights are pretty on the water. Boats all going someplace. The men don't bother me much. Guess I'm too skinny.
Well, that's a funny way to talk. You're pretty. Why don't you sit down for a minute on the edge of the wharf here, huh?
Well, I might as well. I'm not going anywhere. Just walking.
Can I sit beside you?
Sure. Say, what's the matter? Are you sick?
I guess so. I got a chill or something.
Say, you are sick. Oh, let me button your coat. Only one button. Here, you can have my scarf till I go.
No, not your scarf. You said you was cold.
Well, I sort of forgot I was cold. Go on, keep it, please. Ain't it funny? Two strangers like us worrying about each other.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Why don't you sit close to me and we'll both be warm, huh?
Don't get fresh.
I ain't fresh. But you're out at midnight prowling around by yourself, ain't you?
Well, I get lonesome sometimes. Then I come out and walk until I get tired. But you're sick. Why don't you go home?
Well, maybe I ain't got no place to go.
Well, you ain't kidding for me to take you home. Because if you're all
No.
You ain't got a place to go, and you was looking for a place to sleep here in the docks.
That's right.
But you can't do that. You'll get pneumonia. You can't do that.
What can I do? Get pneumonia? Sure I can.
I guess you don't care, do you? You don't care because you ain't got nobody you like. Listen, I got a room with a girl. Maybe you could come home.
No, forget it. Say, what are you doing today? Work?
No, now I don't work. My landlady has a boy. He's a nice kid, but he's blind. So I read to him, and 3 times a week I take him to school. He's learning to make things out of iron or something. I don't know. For doing that for him, I just get my room. Say, tell me, what do you do?
Used to work in an airplane factory. Mechanic. But they closed down. Nobody else seems to want me.
Oh, you'll get a job. As soon as you get well. Sure you will.
Gee, you're a swell kid. You're different from the girls I know.
Why do you think I'm different?
I don't know. Such a funny feeling comes over me when I saw you standing here. So quiet. You know, I like you. I don't know too much. I got started wrong when I was a kid. Maybe it's just the world's wrong. I don't know. I guess I'm no good.
Oh, don't say that. I know it's tough. Take me. I worked in a factory a while back, and now I was laid off. Nobody cares whether I sink or swim.
Can you swim?
Well, I can swim like a dog, paddle. Swimming like that wouldn't keep me up long, though, would it?
Gee, you're a great kid. You're sweet. Say, it's a swell night, ain't it?
A swell night? It's cold and damp and dark. I don't know. Maybe you're right. It is kind of swell tonight. That bonfire somebody's got up there smells good, don't it?
Yeah, that's because it's damp. Did you ever notice? You know, it's funny. I feel sad when I look at you. I never felt that way before. Sort of soft and warm inside. Gee, what's the matter with me? I feel like protecting you. Like I found something I was looking for.
Go on, tell me some more.
Well, I guess maybe I love you. I don't know.
Bet you only want me for hugging and kissing. Well, ain't that kind. Who have I been keeping myself for? You?
I ain't kidding you. I love you. Must be that because I feel so funny about you. You like me a little?
I'll tell you a story about a guy who put me wise. Ma and I got along fine after Pa died for 6-7 years, and, well, then she died. I sold everything we had for $300.
Whoa, that's a lot of money, gosh.
Yeah, well, this guy walked home from the factory where we both worked. Almost every night he walked home with me. Like a sap, I told him that I had that money, and, oh, gee, was he sweet on me. He talked something about wide open spaces somewhere out west, I guess, and me going along. Oh, it sounded like heaven to me to get away from this dirty, cold city. He was slick, all right. It took him a long time to ask me for the money.
What, the rat?
Well, I gave it to him and waited for him to come for me, but he never came.
Gee, you poor little kid.
But you believe me, don't you?
Well, this time there's no money to lose anyway.
Oh, you shouldn't get so sore at life just because one guy you know let you down. No, you shouldn't.
Gee, if we had that money now, you and me.
Yeah, it's too bad you got the money. But I'd love you no matter what. I want you. Always.
You mean marry me?
Us two together. Gee, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Not so lonesome anymore. Yeah, I mean, marry me.
Well, my girlfriend and I will make you well. My landlady is good, and she'll give me some soup for you when I tell you that you're sick. And listen, when she cooks soup, you can smell it all over the house. The girls stick their heads out of the doors, and you ought to hear them. Yum, soup. She'll give me some when I tell her. Come on.
No, just a little longer stay here, will you? I'll never forget this night, never.
Well, you ain't letting me down.
No. Only wait a little longer, will you, please?
Sure, I'll wait. Ma said you spent a whole life waiting for Pa. Waiting for him to get a job and waiting for him to amount to something. Everything you tried was no good. But waiting for the man you love, oh, that must be grand. That must be grand.
You think a lot trying to figure things out, don't you? Yeah, you poor kid, bucking this world alone.
I used to sit and watch the ants crossing the path, carrying things as big as they were. Some got stepped on. Well, that ended their troubles. Then I'd think I'm like the ants trying to carry something someplace. I never cared if I got stepped on. But now I care. Now I care.
Yeah, now you got me to love you. To work for you, to protect you. You got me.
Yeah, I'm happy. I got you now to love me. I'm not afraid no more. Ain't it funny I don't feel afraid? And I want to make you happy. Gee, what's your name?
Harry. What's yours?
Harriet.
Harriet. Oh, gosh, that's great. Say, ain't that what you call fate?
Yeah, fate means you can't help yourself. It wouldn't be any use trying if you thought somebody had things all fixed up for you.
Say, is fate a somebody?
I don't know what it is. But, you know, I was wondering what made me come here tonight. What made you?
Well, I was just walking. I didn't want to see nobody.
Well, nobody out tonight. Maybe only a cop.
Well, does the cop come along here?
Sometimes. We ain't doing nothing, are we?
Oh, no.
Well, then why should we worry?
Well, there's something I should tell you. Listen, you go on home alone. I'm sick and
And leave you here? No, I won't.
I should tell you something. I gotta tell you something.
Tell me when we get home. Come on. Say, don't you want to go? Come on.
Harry, you're choking me. Pulling my skirt off. Oh, Harry, let go.
Well, I want you to get up.
Harry, please stick by me. I couldn't live now without you. Stick by me, will you?
Oh, I'll stick by you. I love you. Do you hear what I say? So help me. I love you. Now let's go.
Say, there's a man coming. Come on, let's get out of here.
Why?
Come on, hurry, run. I don't want to see nobody. Hurry.
Say, wait a minute. What are you running for? Wait!
Yeah, what's your hurry, sister? Your boyfriend walked out on you, ain't he?
Harry! He beat it. He beat it, the big stiff.
Oh, come on. Be a little social.
Let go of me. Harry! Gonna protect me, was he? Love me, did he, the big stiff?
Oh, fight me, will you?
Oh, you get out of here. Get out.
You little devil. Go on, he can have you. I don't want any...
Harry! If I find you, you're yellow, that's what you are, yellow. And I fell for him. He said he loved me, and I fell for him.
Harriet, are you all right?
Oh, so you come back. You big stiff. Protected me, did you? Loved me, did you?
It's true, Harriet. So help me, I love you.
Oh, get out. Get out, Venus. Oh, what are you doing just standing there with your hands hanging there? Handcuffs.
I wanted to tell you, but I was ashamed. I thought it was a cop, and then I heard you calling.
Handcuffs? Oh, I'm so happy. And I thought all the time, gee, I'm happy. Harry, what did you do?
I broke a window in a bakery. You know, you don't care much when you're hungry.
Oh, my dear. Here, let me put your coat over your shoulders and button it. Now, come along. Walk along close to me.
Harriet, don't it make any difference to you?
No, darling. I know how we'll get them off. We'll go down and see the cops. Well, they won't do much to you. Honest. Not for just breaking a window. Maybe nothing. After I talk to them.
Oh, gee, Harriet, you're swell.
Come on. walk close to me. Not too fast. Just like we was going home. Just going home.
Thank you, Betty Davis, for that fine performance. And I know that young Charlie McCarthy would like to have a few words with you, but first let me take time to say that the Chase and Sanborn Hour with Nelson Eddy, W.C. Fields, Betty Davis, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, and Dorothy Lamour will continue in just a moment.
88 years ago, September 12th, 1937, Chase and Sanborn Hour. By the way, in the show notes, I have a link to see the big broadcast of 1938. That stars W.C. Fields and a fellow with a big nose, a different kind of big nose, fellow named Hope. Yeah, it's where he sings that song the first time. Anyway, that's all coming up the next half hour. But you'll hear from W.C. Fields and Don Amici and more. This classic radio theater with Wyatt Cox continues with the second half of the Chase and Sanborn Hour in a moment.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Howard Duff with this reminder. 640 and 1240. These are the Conelrad frequencies during a national emergency. 640 and 1240 on your regular radio will be your only official means of receiving vital information. Remember, 640 and 1240.
Okay, we've taken care of that. By the way, visit us at classicradio.stream to learn more about what's going on in classic radio. But coming up now, the second half of the Chase and Sanborn Hour. Don Amici, Betty Davis, Dorothy Lamour, and more here on Classic Radio Theater, and W.C. Fields as well.
Betty, Betty, I am ready. When I see you, I'm unsteady.
Now remember, Charlie, behave yourself. Miss Davis is a dignified young lady and a fine actress.
Do you take me for a cad? Do you regard me as a bounder?
Well, I remember what you've done in the past.
Put your mind at rest, Bergen. I shall treat Miss Davis with the respect that one great artist gives another.
Is that a promise?
A word of honor, old chap.
Yes, very well, then.
Yeah.
Miss Davis?
Yes, Mr. Bergen?
Charlie admires your work greatly and wants to meet you.
And I've always wanted to meet him.
Well,
welcome, Miss Davis. Welcome indeed. Thrice welcome.
You overwhelm me, Mr. McCarthy.
That's not a bad idea.
Now, Charlie.
No. I was carried away, Bergen. Carried away. No offense, Miss Davis.
Oh, no offense, Mr. McCarthy.
Miss Davis, your performance tonight was no less than superb.
Are you as flattering to all the girls you meet, Mr. McCarthy?
Oh, no. Girls may come and girls may go, but Davis is ever in my heart.
You're very kind, Mr. McCarthy.
Nothing, really. Miss Davis, I simply adored your picture. I sit on Bergen's knee, but I worship at your feet.
You touch me deeply, Mr. McCarthy. And may I add that I have found your antics constantly amusing?
Compared to your art, I'm only a buffoon, a thing of rags and tatters.
Yes, but under your mask, I am sure something deeper lies.
Oh, lies and lies and lies and lies.
You know, you have a certain pathos, the spirit of Pagliacci.
You mean Pagliacci wants a cracker?
No.
Oh, I shouldn't do those things.
With your acting, you should go far, Mr. McCarthy.
Oh, thank you.
The farther, the better.
Oh, How far can I go, Miss Davis?
Charlie. Your promise.
Yes. No offense, Miss Davis.
Oh, no offense, Mr. McCarthy.
No. What would you say, Miss Davis, if I told you I thought you were a honey?
Charlie.
I won't say it, Bergen. A promise is a promise. All right.
Frankly, I'd like it, Mr. McCarthy. If you hadn't promised Bergen.
I might ask you to meet me at luncheon tomorrow, Miss Davis, if I was allowed to say it, but you know how it is.
I'd be glad to go. If you hadn't promised Bergen.
Yes. You know, I'd ask you for a date tonight if I hadn't promised Bergen. No, none of that, Charlie. All right. Scram, Bergen, will you scram? I have a little hideaway in the hills, Betty. I'd take you there, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth, and so forth.
And I'd be glad to go, and ditto, and ditto, and ditto.
Charlie, remember, oh, will you scram, Bergen? And under the stars, Betty, I would tell you how wonderful you are if I hadn't promised Bergen. Now, remember, Charlie, oh, scram, Bergen. Miss Davis, I really ought to warn you.
Scram, Bergen.
Charlie may start out with studious intentions, but he always winds up in an amorous mood. The sight of a lovely girl such as Betty Davis invariably gives him that romantic feeling, which is the subject of my song, that old feeling.
I saw you last night and got that old feeling. When you came in sight, I got that old feeling. The moment that you danced by, I felt a thrill. And when you caught my eye, my heart stood still. Once again I seemed to feel that old yearning, and I knew the spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start, for that old feeling is still in my heart. Again I seem to feel that old yearning, and I knew the spark of love was still burning. There'll be no new romance for me. It's foolish to start, for that old feeling is still
The moon beams brighter than ever, the light gleams brighter than ever, the nose seems brighter than ever. For back into pictures and with us again, our own W.C. Fields. Bill, now that your picture's started, how are you feeling?
I feel all shot to pieces, Don.
Shot to pieces?
Yeah, close-ups, close shots, long shots.
Well, are they big shots, Bill?
Oh, about 4 fingers. I mean, make sure you read all directions, Don. For a moment, I thought I was back in Bolivia, gang. I love Bolivia.
The door slammed again, Bill.
Oh, tell him to keep that door shut, will you? My nerves are all on edge, Don.
Bill, what's the name of your new picture?
Are you good at charades, Don?
Oh, yes, Bill.
I'll make a game out of it. I'll speak a sentence containing clues to the title of the new picture. New picture's Paramount. William LeBaron, chief of... Fine fella, Don. He owns a lot of horses. Keeps livery stable or something.
Oh.
Can I guess too, Mr. Fields?
You're out. Don't bother me, Charles. Go take a nap under a falling axe.
Go ahead, Bill. What's the sentence?
Oh, here it is, Don. I put putty on my nose and make it big.
That wouldn't be necessary, Mr. Fields.
You little fuel. Fuel wood. You can't tell. You know, that may be good. Huh?
I got it.
If I had to do over again, I'd word it differently. I wear a broad much smile. This is where you start guessing, Don.
All right, Bill, yeah.
I remember big and you remember broad.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
I have a cast in my eye. And on my chest I have the numbers 1938. Add 6 and divide by 8 million listeners.
Hey, well, it wouldn't be the big broadcast in 1938. No, that's too simple. No.
Now it's high, wide, and handsome.
But why the 8 million listeners, Bill?
I just put that in to make it more difficult. I guess it's a tomboy in me, Don. I'm just full of old Nick.
Bill, what's the plot of your new picture?
Oh, it's about a circus, Don. It's full of elephants. One scene, my friend sitting in the circus next to me. He reaches into his pocket. What do you think he finds?
I haven't the slightest idea, Bill.
A bag of Chasin Sanborn coffee.
Oh, I might have known he'd find something like that.
That's the truth, Don. My friend then hands the coffee to the pachyderm, the mastodon, the big elephant.
Yeah.
Puts the coffee in her great her mouth. She swallows. Her eyes become bleary. She says, what? No sugar? Please pass the cow. It's a talking elephant.
The suspense is awful, Bill.
I guess too. The elephant swallowed the coffee. The bag became affixed in her thorax. She coughed. She regurgitated. Now, have you ever attended a coffee shower?
No, Bill, but tell me, did your friend leave then?
Not exactly, Don. The elephant reared up on her hind legs, pounced upon my friend's stomach, his abdomen. With all four, she thumped him to death.
Oh, that's a very sad story, Bill.
Yeah, I couldn't stand to see my friend being mutilated that way.
No, of course not,
I
Bill.
closed my eyes and I walked, ran, I dashed back to my dressing room and I locked the door.
Oh, well, that was considerate of you, Bill.
Yes, it was. And then there was a knock at the door. Bang, 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 knock, knock, knock.
Yeah, all right, Bill. There was a knock
Bang,
at the door.
bang, I kept knocking at the door. You would have split your sides laughing, Don, if you'd heard what I said to them.
Yeah, what did you say to Bill?
I didn't answer.
Oh. That was a fine reply.
Yeah, they knocked the door again. Knock, knock, knock. Honk, 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 clang, clang, clang. Yeah, all right. Never mind. Lie right back in your pillow.
What did you do then, Bill?
I said, who's there?
Yeah?
I don't know whatever made me think of such.
You said that, huh, Bill?
To me. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
That's I said, I'm not going to get all hot and bothered about a thing like that.
No, of course not, Bill.
They shouted, we've got your friend Jones out here. Paul Jones, Don, the producer of Paramount Movie Pictures.
Yeah, no, Bill, wait a minute.
But they said the elephant has walked all over him. I said, shove him under the door. Only thing to say.
Well, what happened then?
Oh, they said, come on, Bill, stop your fooling. He said he's hurt, and his wife's going to have a baby.
Then what did you say to that, Bill?
I said, well, you can't blame that. I said, my conscience is... I didn't answer him, Don.
That was a good reply, too, Bill.
Yeah.
But I didn't even know Paul Jones was married.
Oh, he's got 15 children.
Is that so? 15 children?
Yes, the biggest producer at Paramount.
Well, tell me, was that the end of your circus picture?
Oh, no, that was the first reel, Don. We were making an epic.
How do you make an epic?
Oh, simplest thing in the world, Don. Cowboy spies Indian. Cowboy chases Indian. Cowboy shoots Indian. Fun for everybody but the Indian.
I see. The Indian escapes the cowboys and flees, huh?
I got away from the cowboys with the fleas thrown.
I go for those cowboy and Indian pictures, Bill.
You do, eh?
Hey, did you have a real Indian chief in this picture, Bill?
Oh, yeah. Choka-Choka-Jibi.
Oh, he's back again, huh?
Yeah, he flopped last week, so I'm getting him another draft. Now, here's the laziest Indian I ever saw. I caught him putting popcorn in his flapjacks so they turn over by themselves. He had a dog that used to bite his nails. We got rid of him.
Go on, Bill.
Spot Indian squaw was in the picture, too, Don. Princess Squat. Then became a model.
A model?
Yeah, she was a model in an automobile factory. She'd sit on the platform and they'd build an automobile around her. Used to specialize in 7-passenger limousines.
Oh, I see.
One day she said to me, pale-face feels all but the nose. You remember, Don? Husband said it last week.
Yeah, Bill, go on.
Didn't go then either, no. She said, she saw Dorothy Moore on the set. As she said to me, she says, am I as fat as that girl over there?
What did you tell her, Bill?
I says, oh, you're just about the same size.
Well, was she, Bill?
Don, Dorothy could have worn that squaw stocking for an evening dress and had enough left over to build a teepee. We got a lot of trouble over the picture, Don.
Why? What happened, Bill?
A lot of, yeah. What?
What happened?
Oh, one of the property men dropped an oak leaf on my head and almost cracked my skull.
You mean to say that an oak leaf almost cracked your skull?
Yeah, it was a leaf out of a dining room table.
Oh, I see. Did it hurt you, Bill?
Did it hurt me? How could a oak leaf out of a table hurt you by hitting you on the head? No.
Well, did it come as a surprise, Bill?
Oh, I was stunned. I played the part of a lunatic in the picture, too, Don.
Did you sleep under a crazy quilt, Mr. Fields?
Yeah, Oh, dear, yes. Did I sleep under a crazy quilt? Yes, Charles. I shudder to think of you spending your old age in a beaver dam.
No wonder. No wonder Mr. Fields' nose looks like a flame. He's an alcohol burner.
Pretty good, Charles. Charles, the world is getting tired of little people. By the way, my new picture is part for you, Charles. You walk into a flaming forest fire.
Yeah, but Bill, Charlie can't walk.
That'll be all right. I can slow him in.
There he goes. Kicks me around the place like a football.
Charles, someday I'll spread your legs apart and use you for goalposts.
Bill, you know, I think you could make something out of Charlie.
Yeah, they'll shove him into a hula skirt. Hold it, Paramount, here I come. Action, camera, shoot. Hurry up, Bolivia!
Lights, action, camera, shoot. He loves Bolivia. Thank you, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy. And thank you very much, WC. Bill loves Bolivia and Charlie loves everybody. Love is certainly taking the country by storm.
Yes, love and chasing Sanborn.
Yeah, that's right, Charlie. Say, how are your September sales doing?
Sailing right along. Did you see my picture in the American Weekly today, Mr. Nietzsche?
Yes, Charlie, and a very handsome picture it was, too.
Well, why shouldn't it be? It was a picture of me.
Yeah, and I saw Bill Field's picture, too.
Oh, yes. They almost had to take an extra page for his nose. But go on, Mr. Nietzsche. Tell the world how our Chasing Sanborn sale is going on.
All right, Charlie. During the next few seconds, you will hear about the sale that is being welcomed by families all over the United States and Canada. And you will want to listen carefully to this news.
All real coffee lovers will want to take advantage of the big September sale on Chase and Sanborn dated coffee that is going on right now and all this month. It's a wonderful opportunity to get dated coffee, the coffee with freshness guaranteed by a dating system at special sale prices. Staleness in coffee is harmful. It not only produces a bitter, rancid taste, it frequently upsets your stomach and your nerves. It can make you headachy and irritable and unhappy. Keep away from it. Chase and Sanborn dated coffee is guaranteed fresh by a great dating and delivery system that rushes every bag fresh to your grocer, just like your milk and cream. And every bag is clearly marked with the delivery date. Look for this date. Dated coffee can't be sold stale and rancid tasting. There is no need for high-priced containers, so we use an inexpensive dated bag. And you get the saving. Dated coffee is always a wonderful buy. And now you get additional savings in our big September sale. Make the most of these special September savings. Find out what real coffee enjoyment means and save money at the same time. Order a pound of Chase and Sanborn dated coffee. The coffee you can be sure is fresh and good for you tomorrow.
Brilliance and color of Spanish rhythm, Nelson Eddy sings a serenade to a lovely senorita. Nelson Eddy singing Lolita.
Oh come fai, Lolita, colletta il fiore dolce in vita, oh mia Lolita, vieni all'amore, vieni diletta, più non tardare, che al seno stretto ti può baciare, baciare, vieni diletta, Lolita, vieni, che morire mi farai, se tu non vieni. Più non tardare, e ti vuoi baciare, baciare, vieni diletta, Lolita, vieni, che morire mi farai morire, se tu non
A little change in geography, a new tempo, and Nelson Eddy takes us to the land of tall pines and stalwart men with a song of the Canadian Northwest from one of his most famous pictures, Rosemarie. Nelson Eddy singing the Song of the Mounties.
Far over the snow, what are those voices? They sing as they go, thundering voices. Look out for the Mounties, for here come the Mounties. We come, somebody hide, somebody better hide on through the hail, like a pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you dead or alive. We are out to get you dead or alive. And we'll get you sure if you're the one. Better run away. Son, you are done. Throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after now. Through the hail, like a pack of angry wolves on the trail. We are after you dead or alive. We are out to get you dead or alive. And we'll get you sure if you're the one. Better run away. Son, you are done. Throw your gun away. Here come the Mounties to get the man they're after. No!
That was Grand Nelson. Thanks from all of us. And since there always must be an au revoir, I'm saying it now for our guest, Miss Betty Davis, and for our regular company, Nelson Eddy, W.C. Fields, Edgar Bergen and Charlie McCarthy, Dorothy Lamour, and Robert Armbruster. And may I say to all of you who have listened to this broadcast that this hour with you is made possible by your purchases of Chase & Sanborn dated coffee. Such purchases are the finest way of telling us that you enjoy our show. Next Sunday at the same time, we'll be looking forward to meeting you again for another Chase and Sanborn Hour. This is yours sincerely, Don Amici, saying au revoir.
Heard on this program were With a Song in My Heart from Spring is Here, A Pretty Girl is Like a Melody from Ziegfeld Follies, Everybody Step from Music Box Review, This Year's Kisses from On the Avenue, The Piccolino and Cheek to Cheek from Top Hat, That Old Feelin' from Walter Ranger's Vogues of 1938, and The Big Show from Head Over Heels. This is Carlton Cadell speaking for the makers of Chase and Sanborn Coffee.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company.
And from 88 years ago, September 12, 1937, Edgar Bergen, Charlie McCarthy, W.C. Fields, the whole crew, with the Chase and Sanborn Hour on this Friday edition of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Be sure to listen Saturday for episodes of Counter Spy, Tarzan, Confession, and Quiet Please. One of the scariest shows you'll encounter, Symphony in D minor. Willis Cooper did some crazy stuff on that show. Funny stuff on Sunday with episodes of Jack Benny, George Burns, and Gracie Allen. Harold Perry is the Great Gildersleeve in another first season show from 1941, Leroy's Paper Route. And a funny show, the CBS Radio Workshop, their presentation of a fantasy, A Pride of Carrots, or Venus Well Served. A mixed bag on Monday's show. A couple of shows from 1957. Stan Freberg and Bob Bailey as yours truly, Johnny Dollar. We'll also have an episode of the Arthur Godfrey Show and a science fiction with X-1 and the Castaways. A very explosive story. And then on Tuesday, more comedy and variety with the Baby Snooks Show. Except that Baby Snooks doesn't make an appearance on the show. She's missing. Fanny Bryce isn't on the show either. But Eddie Cantor is. That'll be fun. Also, My Favorite Husband from 1949. The Aldrich Family from 1948. And another edition of the Rudy Valley Dream Variety Show with Ed Gardner. Archie the Manager from Duffy's Tavern. That'll all be coming up on Tuesday. Wednesday, more dramas with Edward Arnold in another episode of Mr. President. And those shows do make you think. They really do. Which president is it? You have to solve it. Figure out which president Edward Arnold is portraying. Also, Dragnet from 1949. Boston Blackie, Dick Calmer from 1946. And an episode of Calling All Cars. And then on Thursday, we will have another episode of Mystery in the Air, starring Peter Lorre, The Black Cat. Bob Bailey returns with an episode of Let George Do It from 1950, Night Watch from 1954, and another episode of Romance, this also from 1954. A week from today, we'll have 4 shows from Sunday, September 19th, 1948, with Howard Duff as Sam Spade, Lon Clark as Nick Carter, Master Detective, Herbert Marshall as the Man Called X, and Ben Wright as the Man Who Could Work Miracles, an episode of Escape. That's all coming up over the next 7 days here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Anytime, visit us at classicradio.stream to support the podcast. Up next, get your pencils and paper. Is it true or is it false?
Civil defense is common sense. This is Joni James. After nuclear attack, radioactive fallout will be a potential threat to every living thing. You can't hear, or smell, or taste fallout. Often you can't see it, so you must take shelter and stay there until told it's safe to leave.
We continue on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of True or False. This long-running quiz show dates back 87 years, September 12, 1938. Posts a male team against a female team. The male team happens to be Postal Workers. The women's team happens to be from the League of Women Voters. So who's the better informed? Who's the more knowledgeable? And who gets the questions right? True or false?
True or false? Silver is a better conductor of electricity than copper. Do you think that's true or false?
At night, the starboard lights of a ship are green and the port lights red.
How would you answer that? True or false?
Buddhism is a much older religion than Christianity.
And that one, is it true or false? Dr. Harry Hagen's True or False program comes to you tonight from Cincinnati. This program is presented each week by the makers of Williams Shaving Cream, the people who have been making fine shaving preparations for nearly 100 years. In addition to Williams Shaving Cream, they give us Glider, the new non-oily brushless shave, and Aqua Velva, the world's most popular after-shaving lotion. Now let me turn you over to the man you've been waiting to hear, your host and game leader, Dr. Harry Hagen.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. And hello to Cincinnati. You know, it's a real thrill to be out here with so many friends of True or False, and it looks as though Cincinnati is going to come through with another first-rate contest for us, because here is the lineup. For the men, we have 6 determined young postal clerks, gentlemen who earn their bread and butter in the employ of the post office in Cincinnati. And they look as though they're going to be pretty tough to beat. But that doesn't seem to worry the ladies who are opposing them, not in the least. These are 6 members of Cincinnati's League of Women Voters. And they're a pretty competent lot themselves. They're captained by Mrs. Edward Parsons, Executive Secretary of the organization. Mrs. Parsons, we'd like to hear something about your team and about the League of Women's Voters.
Hello.
Go ahead, recite it, please.
Well, it's very nice to be here and to greet you on behalf of the League of Women Voters. I don't know just what to say about our team, except that we all think we're very hard-working women.
And what is it, might say something about the purpose of your League of Women Voters now in a few brief words?
Well, the purpose of our league is to educate women to enter politics and to be interested in government and to realize that government affects their lives just as closely as it does their husbands.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Parsons. Now I think a word from James Benvey, number 1 post office clerk, is in order. Captain Benvey, how do you feel about your chances tonight?
Well, we took a true-false contest to get our jobs, and we passed it with high averages, and I think we can master this one pretty well. However, if we go down, the best team will win.
Have no regrets.
There is a saying, though, that nothing can hold back the mail. Tonight, I'd like to add another word to that and say that nothing can hold back the male clerks.
Even the female. All right. Thanks, James Benvey. And now let's hear from Gene Trace, our vice president in charge of prizes. Come in, Gene.
Every one of the contestants on True or False tonight gets an attractive Williams gift kit, win or lose. But for the winning team, there's even more. A $5 bill goes to each member of that team, and the grand winner of the entire contest gets the grand prize of $25 in cash.
And so on with True or False to see where the postal clerk or woman voter will be the last one standing. Mrs. Edward Parsons, here's tonight's first True or False. Poached eggs are sometimes fried. Is that true or is it false?
It's false.
Correct. They're always poached, broken and dropped into water. All right, Captain James R. Benvey. Jimmy, children often have to eat milksops for dessert. Is that true or is it false?
What's that?
Children often have to eat milksops for dessert.
That's false.
Correct. You know what a milksop is?
No, sir.
You don't? Well,
I've never heard of one.
Never heard of one, the gentleman says. Well, Jimmy, I know you're not a milksop because it's a slang term meaning a crybaby or a sissy.
Well, I wouldn't even know anything about
That's the boy. All right, next on the list is Mrs. Morris Edwards. Mrs. Edwards, if you keep a colander, C-O-L-A-N-D-E-R, if you keep a colander on your desk, you never have to ask the date. True or false?
False.
You know what a colander is? Your answer is correct.
A sieve.
That's right, a calendar's a strainer. Calendar should give the desired information. All right, this is just Mr. Graydon Gallagher. Graydon, and I'll call you Gallagher for short, I guess. Wait for sparring for you. Now, warm are you, son?
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit, all right? Milk is an absolutely essential ingredient in soft custard. Is that true or is it false?
That is true.
Correct. Custard is a mixture of milk, eggs, and sugar, which is either boiled or baked. All right. So far, going along pretty well. Here's Mrs. Lowell Hobart, Jr. Mrs. Hobart, Parmesium, P-A-R-A-M-E-C-I-U-M. Parmesan is an Italian cheese which is usually grated and sprinkled over spaghetti. Is that true or is it false?
True.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's false. That's Parmesan. A Parmesan is a tiny animal. Well, that's one down for the Women's League of Voters, and that brings up to the fella here, James R. Dabrowski.
Debowski.
Beg pardon?
Debowski.
Oh, Debowski. Oh, you are the Debowski.
Right.
Well, Jimmy, I'll call you Jimmy. Don't mind that. Jimmy, do you think a man should be boss in his own home?
Absolutely. I know one thing. I'm the boss in my home.
Good boy. Well. That's a boy.
Anyone that isn't boss in their own home should wear a petticoat.
Is that so?
That's right.
Any man that isn't boss in his own home should wear a petticoat, as you say.
Absolutely.
Oh, boy. Well, how long have you been married?
10 days.
10 days. Jimmy, you have lots to learn. Let me tell you that.
I hope I'm not locked out tonight when I get there.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
I hope I'm not locked out tonight.
Hope you're not locked out. Well, what do you care? You're still the boss.
Oh.
Well, Jimmy, is it true or false? Turkish coffee is thicker than American coffee. Turkish coffee is thicker than American coffee.
That is true.
Correct. It's both thicker and sweeter than ours. All right, now we have Mrs. Earl Galbraith. Mrs. Galbraith, white eggs have higher food value than brown eggs. Is that true or is it false?
It's false.
Correct. There's absolutely no difference between them in food value. Carl Braidbender. Is that right, Carl?
That's right.
Carl, Wiener Schnitzel is a popular French dish. Is that true or is it false?
False.
It's what kind of a dish?
German dish.
German dish. That's it. Say, listen, Carl. Would you say your husband was irresponsible because he forgot his wedding anniversary? Up the microphone.
Well, I don't know. I've got a solution for that, I think. Tonight happens to be my birthday, and if you get married on your birthday, you could hardly forget both dates.
That's right. Is the girl listening in?
She's here.
She's here. All right. Well, enough said for that. Mrs. Gilbert Bettman. Is that right, Miss Bettman?
That's right.
Mrs. Bettman, is it true or false? Egg yolks are used in making sponge cake.
That's true.
The yolks of eggs are a very important ingredient of good sponge cake. That's true. Now, Mrs. Bettman, do you think there will ever be a woman president of the United States?
Why, absolutely. I don't know why not. We have a member of the cabinet. We have had a minister to Denmark. We have a federal judge.
Yes,
the woman couldn't make a worse job of it than the men do.
Oh. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, here's Clem Volkerding. Is that right, Clem? That's
correct.
All right. Is it true or false? Boleros, Boleros. Boleros are often worn in the spring.
It's false.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is true. They're short jackets with or without sleeves. I'm awfully sorry, Jan. All these girls quite a few girls have boleros on tonight. I see a couple of them in the radio audience. Well, score so far, we have 5 remaining for the women and 5 for the men. Then we have Mrs. William Hessler up before us. Mrs. Hessler, is it true or false that canopies, C-A-N-O-P-I-E-S, canopies are often served with cocktails?
False.
You know what a canopy is?
Yes, it's an awning.
An overhanging shelter or shade. Canapes are often served with cocktails. They're spelled C-A-N-A-P-A-Y-S. Alois Ealing, is that right?
That's right.
Say, Alois, are you married?
No, I'm not.
I thought I'd ask you first. The other fellow's married 10 days and he bought his own home. Well, why is it that people usually cry at weddings? You know, friends and relatives and so forth. You know?
Well, they must be crying for someone, but what I'd like to know before I marry is who they're crying for.
Well, I don't know. You got me there. Are you contemplating marriage, Alois?
No, I'm not.
Not yet, eh? Well, you eventually will, won't you?
Probably.
Mm-hmm. All right, now listen. Sliced bandanas Sliced bandanas and cream make a very tempting breakfast dish.
That's false.
Well, that's right. A bandana is a large and usually bright colored handkerchief. It's often worn tied around the neck. That's right. Well, now we've completed one round. We have the score, 5 for the women and 5 for the men. We have Captain Mrs. Edward Parsons before the microphone. Mrs. Parsons, is it true or false? The Battle of Manila Bay was a naval engagement of the Spanish-American War.
True.
Correct. Manila Bay was the scene of the victory of Admiral Dewey over the Spanish on May 1st, 1898. Captain James R. Benny. Jimmy, do you think a husband should hand over his pay envelope to his wife every week?
Well, I haven't had much experience, but to start off with, yes. And if things didn't go just right, well, I take things in my own hands.
You take things... Well, what would you do then? Take things in your own hands. What would your solution be?
Well, I'd just give her so much, and if she asked where the rest was, I'd say insurance or something was deducted.
Oh, the insurance. I see. In other words, the deducts would get it.
The deducts would have it.
Deduct here, deduct there. I see. That's a good solution, by the way. All right, is it true or false? A rudder, R-U-D-D-E-R, is a young British sailor.
It's false.
Correct. A rudder is a device which directs the course of a vessel. Mrs. Morris Edwards. Mrs. Edwards, is it true or false? The Battle of Jutland, or Jutland, J-U-T-L-A-N-D, was a famous naval battle of the Spanish-American War.
False.
Correct. The Battle of Jutland was a naval engagement of the World War, fought May 31st, 1916, between British and German fleets. Graydon Gallagher. Now I'm going to give you a special question that won't count in the score, Graydon. Here it is. True or false? It's the thickness of the feathers that makes water roll off a duck's back. Won't count in the score. What would you say to that?
I didn't understand the question.
It's the thickness of the feathers that makes water roll off a duck's back.
False.
False. Of course it is. The statement is false. It's the oil on the feathers that makes water roll off a duck's back. A duck has large oil glands in the skin that keeps its feathers covered with oil. And you know, you may be surprised to hear it's a lot the same way with a man's whiskers. And it's a point that's very important to remember when shaving. How about a gene trace? Is that true or is it false?
That's true, Dr. Hagen. The sebaceous glands in a man's skin give out oil that gradually covers his whiskers. So in the morning, you can be sure there's a coating of oil on your beard that you've got to get rid of before you can make much headway in softening up your whiskers. You'll be glad to hear there's a shaving cream that removes this oily covering and saturates your beard with water. It's Williams Shaving Cream. It makes a rich, heavy lather that has the power to melt away that oil on your whiskers. And this special Williams lather also holds an extra amount of water, so it very quickly soaks all the wiry stiffness out of your beard. You can shave fast and clean without scraping your skin. Begin right away to make your shaving easier this way. Get a tube of Williams Shaving Cream tomorrow. For economy's sake, get the double-sized tube. It gives you twice as many shaves and saves you more than 40% in cash. But make sure you get Williams Shaving Cream.
Graydon Gallagher, are you married?
No, not yet.
Well, you're not. Well, when you do get married, do you think a wife should pick up after her husband, socks, shoes, and so forth?
Why, absolutely.
You do? Oh, I don't know. Why do you think so? A lot of women won't agree with you.
Well, if the wife didn't pick it up, who's going to pick it up?
That's right. All right there, Greg. You'll find out. Here's one we gave last week. A posthumous novel is one written after the death of the author. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's one published after the death of the author. Correct. Mrs. Earl Galbraith is next. Mrs. Galbraith, is it true or is it false? A halyard, H-A-L-Y-A-R-D. A halyard is a rope or wire used to hoist a sail.
Yes.
That's true.
True.
The answer's correct. James Dabowski is next. Jimmy, an ensign, E-N-S-I-G-N, is a flag flown on a ship. True or false?
That is true.
Correct. An ensign is also a naval officer. Correct. Mrs. Bettman's next. Mrs. Bettman, in sailing, the log measures the speed at which a boat travels.
True.
Correct. The log is an instrument which measures the speed of a boat. It's also a day-by-day record of a voyage. Carl Braidbender's next. Carl, the crew's quarters are often in the forecastle. Is that true or false?
Got that question over again, please?
Yeah, the crew's quarters are often in the forecastle. Is that true or false?
True.
Correct. The forecastle, or forecastle, some people say, is a compartment below the forward deck usually reserved for crew. Mrs. William Hessler, if you hear two bells on board an American ship, you may safely assume that it's either 12:30, 4:30, or 8:30 o'clock. Is that true? Oh, I'm sorry. It's false. You should know that it's either 1, 5, or 9 o'clock. Alois Ailing. Alois, is it true or false? At night, the starboard lights of a ship are green and the port lights red.
That's true.
That's correct. Captain Edward Parsons is next. Mrs. Parsons, the Europa is Germany's largest ship. Is that true or is it false?
It's true.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's false. The Bremen is larger than the Europa. James Benny is next. Jimmy, the flag of an admiral in the United States Navy consists of a blue background with 3 stars forming a triangle in the center. Is that true or is it false?
It's false.
Correct. That's a vice admiral's flag. The admiral's flag has 4 stars. Mrs. Morris Edwards. Mrs. Edwards, the United States naval salute for visiting royalty is 18 guns.
That's true.
I'm sorry. It's 21 guns. 21 guns of visiting royalty. Graydon Gallagher, upon graduation from Annapolis, a midshipman assumes the rank of second lieutenant in the United States Navy. Is that true or is it false?
I believe that is true.
I'm sorry, no, it is false. He assumes the rank of ensign. Well, now the score. We have remaining for the women 2 and for the postal clerks 4. 2 and 4. All right, next up is Mrs. Galbraith. Mrs. Galbraith, is it true or is it false? The chief use of a regicide, R-E-G-I-C-I-D-E, is to destroy insects. The chief use of a regicide is to destroy insects.
False.
Correct. You know what a regicide is?
Yes.
What is it?
That's a person who kills.
That's right. A regicide is the murder of a king. An insecticide destroys the insects. James Grabowski. Jimmy, plagiarism is a method for converting wood pulp into silk.
That is false.
Correct. You know what plagiarism is?
I don't believe I do.
Don't believe it, though. Well, plagiarism means the stealing of someone else's ideas or artistic productions and using as one's own. Mrs. Gilbert Bettman. Mrs. Bettman, the boll weevil is a machine of great importance to cotton growers. Is that true or is it false?
That's false.
Correct. The boll weevil is an insect which infests the cotton plant. Carl Braidbender. Carl, a sphere, S-P-H-E-R-E, is a weapon with a long shaft and sharp head.
False.
Correct. That's a spear. A sphere is a globe or ball. Well, score. Still 4 for the gentlemen and 2 for the ladies. Mrs. Galbraith, the solar plexus is a large sunspot. True or false?
False.
You know what a solar plexus is?
Right here.
Yes. And she points right to the abdomen. Yes, that's right. The solar plexus is part of the human anatomy, a nervous center in the back of the abdomen. Alois Elling. Alois, sound travels faster in hot air than in cold air. True or false? Sound.
I have that again.
Yes, sound travels faster in hot air than in cold air.
That would be true.
Correct. Right you are. Mrs. Bettman. Mrs. Bettman, an asterisk. An asterisk is a small star which revolves around a planet. True or false?
False.
You know what an asterisk is?
Yes.
What's
It's a star used in printing
shape
to show
punctuation
something
mark.
special.
That's right. Often used to call attention to a footnote. Jimmy Bendrick. Jimmy, a square foot of gold always weighs more than a square foot of silver. A square foot of gold always weighs more than a square foot of silver.
That's false.
Correct. It all depends upon its thickness. Correct. Mrs. Galbraith, the bubbling of carbonated water is caused by the release of carbon dioxide. True or false?
True.
Correct. Water dissolves more than its own volume of carbon dioxide at normal pressure. Placed under normal pressure releases the excess gas. That's what causes bubbling. Jimmy Dabrowski. Jimmy, physiognomy is the branch of science which deals with body culture. True or false?
That is true.
I'm sorry. It is false. The physiognomy is the face. It's also the art of reading character from the features. Well, we have 2 women and 3 postal clerks left. Now, Mrs. Gilbert Bretman, the sun is a large planet. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's a star. Carl Braidbender's next. Carl, is it true or false? Marquisette is the name given to the wife of a marquis.
False.
Correct. What was Marquisette?
I don't know.
You don't know. But you'll find out. You'll find out. Marquisette is a material. A marchioness is the wife of a marquis. All right, Mrs. Galbraith. Is it true or false? Charlotte Russe was a French woman who assassinated Murat.
False.
Correct. That was Charlotte Corday. Charlotte Russe is a dessert made of sponge cake and cream. Very good, too. Very fattening, too. Alois Ealing. Alois Robespierre was a French royalist. True or false?
That's false.
Correct. He was a French revolutionary leader who caused many to be guillotined. Mrs. Gilbert Bettman, in the presidential election of 1916, Woodrow Wilson was a Republican candidate. True?
False.
Correct. He was a victorious Democratic candidate. Well, still, 3 for the men and 2 for the women. Who's going to win this contest tonight? I don't know. Maybe you can find out. James Benvey, George Washington was inaugurated president in 1783. True or false? George Washington was inaugurated president in 1783.
That's false.
Correct. He was inaugurated for the first time in 1789, the second time in 1793. Mrs. Galbraith, John Hancock and Samuel Adams were Massachusetts patriots. True or false?
True.
Correct. Right you are. My. Carl Braidbender, Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson were great political antagonists. True or false?
False.
Oh, I am sorry, it's true. Thomas Jefferson was the leader of the Democratic Republican Party, which favored strong state powers. Alexander Hamilton led the Federalist Party, which believed in strong federal power. Now, Mrs. Bettman has a special question to be off the record. True or false? Hair grows faster at night than in the daytime. That is on the face, I mean.
I'm sure I wouldn't know.
Well, what would you say?
I'd say true.
Well, the statement is false. It doesn't count in the score, so it's all right. Authorities say that hair grows faster during the day than it does at night. That's why it's so important for a man to get a clean, close shave in the morning. Otherwise, he's apt to have a pretty dark chin by late afternoon. And now here are pointers on how to get a clean, close shave. Brought us by Gene Trace.
First of all, a man should remember that when he gets up in the morning, his whiskers are comparatively waterproof. They're covered with a film of oil that tends to shut out water and keep the whiskers hard and stiff. So to make your beard soft and easy to shave off, you've got to remove that oily covering and then get water at your whiskers. Now, that's exactly what you do when you use Williams shaving cream. The rich, heavy Williams lather melts away that film of oil on your whiskers. And then, because it holds an extra amount of water, it soaks every bit of stiffness out of your beard. In a flash, your stubble is soft and limp. Then it's a simple matter to get a fast, close shave without scraping or nicking your skin. You'll agree it's wonderful that using this Williams cream can make such a tremendous difference in your shaving. See for yourself soon. Get a tube of Williams shaving cream tomorrow. There are several different sizes, but bear in mind you get twice as many shaves at a 40% saving when you buy the big double-sized tube. The name to remember is Williams. Williams shaving cream.
All right, Mrs. Bettman. The score tonight, ladies and gentlemen, between the Women's League voters of Cincinnati and the Postal Clerks of Cincinnati is tied. 2 for the men and 2 for the women. And here is a chance now to ask Mrs. Bettman the question. Mrs. Bettman, polygamists are exempt from federal income taxes. True or false?
False.
Correct. A polygamist is a man or woman married to more than one person at once. They pay taxes the same as you and I. Alois Ealing, Alois, the initials NLRB are the common abbreviation for the National Labor Relations Board. True or false?
That's true.
Correct. Mrs. Galbraith, the Irish Free State is a member of the League of Nations. True or false?
False.
I'm sorry, it is true. It was admitted to the League in 1923. Now, Captain Benvey and you and your partner here, Alois Ealing, are appearing against this Mrs. Bettman. Now, it's 2 men against 1 woman. So here it is. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Poland is a kingdom. True or false?
That's false.
Correct. Poland is what?
Republic.
Right you are. Mrs. Bettman. Italy is a kingdom. True or false?
True.
Correct. Victor Emmanuel III is the king of Italy. Alois Ealing. Alois, Canada is a member of the League of Nations. Is that true or is it false?
That's false.
Oh, I am sorry. It is true. Well, once again, we're tied. Now, the first one to make a mistake on tonight's broadcast means the other team wins. And the coincidental part of this thing is this. Either one of these people are entitled to $25 in cash besides winning the team prize. So, be on your toes. Mrs. Bettman, if you earn less than $1,000 a year, you're exempt from federal income tax. True or false?
True.
Right you are. Captain James Benvey. Jimmy, how do you feel?
Well, I feel like I'm on the last of the Mohicans.
Last, sir. All right. Now here. Acrimony, A-C-R-I-M-O-N-Y, is what a man pays his divorced wife. True or false?
That's false.
Correct. Right you are. Mrs. Gilbert Bettman. Mrs. Bettman, 10 Downing Street is the address of the Bank of England. True or false?
False.
Correct. It's the official residence in London of the British Prime Minister. Jimmy Benvey, using the mails to defraud is a federal offense. True or false?
That's true.
That's correct. Right you are. Well, who's going to win this contest? Boy, is this really getting close. Mrs. Gilbert Bettman. Mrs. Bettman, penology is a science that treats with crime. Is that true or is it false? Penology is a science that treats with crime.
I should say that were true.
Correct. It's a science that treats with punishment and prevention of crime. James R. Benvey. Jimmy, the state is a prosecutor in a murder case. True or false? The state is a prosecutor in a murder case.
That's true.
Right you are. Mrs. Bettman, the United States ambassador to France is William C. Bullitt. True or false?
True.
Right you are. Jimmy, if I sue you for libel, I'm the defendant. Is that true or is it false? If I sue
false.
Correct. You're the defendant. I'm the plaintiff. All right. Well. In this United States, the national census is taken every 10 years. How about that, Mrs. Benson? That's true or false?
True.
Right you are. Correct. Jimmy, in the United States Army, a major ranks higher than a colonel.
Say that again.
In the United States Army, a major ranks higher than a colonel. True or false?
That's true.
Oh, I am sorry it's false. I'm sorry it's false, and that means the Women's League voters won tonight's contest. And the last question to win this contest tonight, given to Captain Jimmy Benvey, the true or false was, in the United States Army, a major ranks higher than a colonel. He says true. The answer is false. A colonel ranks higher than a major. Now, come up here, Mrs. Bettman. On behalf of the Williams Shaving Cream people, I give you $25 for yourself.
Oh, well,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much. And in behalf of the League of Women Voters, I accept it with great pleasure.
Oh, just a minute. The pleasure's all mine. You can't do that to me. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa, don't go away. Here's $25 more to be divided among the 5 remaining members of your team. Thank you very, very much.
Well, the League of Women Voters is delighted, and I'm sure will educate a great many voters with this additional money from the Williams
Well, now, just a minute. If you can educate your husbands to using Williams Shaving Cream, or educate all the Women's League of Voters all over the United States to use Williams Shaving Cream, I'm happy to give you the $50.
I assure you my husband needs no education in that
Need no
line.
education. Well, don't you think the boys are pretty good? Come up here, Jimmy. Jimmy Benvey. I'm sorry I didn't win, Jim, but you're very, very good. Very, very good. Yes, sir, I think Jimmy needs a lot of applause. He's a fine, upstanding young man. He's going to go far in the Postal Service. Good luck and congratulations, Jimmy. Have anything to say?
Well, the best team won.
The best team. There you are. Very good, Jimmy. Did a fine job. Now, next Monday evening, we'll find us back on our regular stamping grounds in New York City. At that time, we ought to have a good contest when 6 candid camera enthusiasts tangled with a team of girls from the staff of the New Jersey College for Women. Boy, that ought to be good. And don't forget, you True or False fans in Baltimore, Maryland, we're going to bring True or False to your city early next month. So get busy making up your teams now, please. Here's Gene Trace to tell you what to do.
To enter a team for True or False for the Baltimore contest or for a New York contest, here's all you do. Organize an interesting team of 6 people. List their names and occupations in a letter, and then mail that letter to Dr. Harry Hagen in care of your station. That's all there is to it. Just send the list of your 6 team members to Dr. Harry Hagen in care of the station to which you're listening.
And do that right away, you Baltimore True or False enthusiasts, because we're going to have a bang-up program down there. And now to round off tonight's show, we'll have to give a True or False to Gene. As Gene Trace. Maybe we will remove all trace of Gene after this one. I don't know. So, Gene, here it is. See what you can do with it. Is it true or false that William Howard Taft succeeded Oliver Wendell Holmes as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court?
Now,
let me give it to you again, so I have no alibis. William Howard Taft succeeded Oliver Wendell Holmes as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Is that true or is it false?
let me see. Dr. Hagen, when was William Howard Taft president?
I won't tell you. Because if I told you, you'd know the answer. I'm not going to do it.
Well, let me see.
I refuse to commit myself.
Is it true or false that William Howard Taft...
All you have to do now, you don't be alibying. Is it true or is it false? Don't give me any stalling now. Come on, Gene.
Well, I'm trying to get a hint from someone. Well, I'll say true, Dr. Hagen.
Well, I'm not going to say whether you're right or you're wrong, but something tells me that question is going to come up again next week. So listen, and then you'll find out the answer. And now, believe me, Cincinnati friends, when I say we've had a swell time here tonight, I mean just that. And we had a swell contest. And I really hope we'll be back here again to see you all soon. And now let me say, as all good friends come to the parting of the ways, and for the makers of Williams Shaving Cream and myself, good night and good luck to you all. And thank you.
This program came to you from Cincinnati through the National Broadcasting Company.
I was surprised to find that Williams Shaving Cream is still out there. It's not a really popular brand. Mostly what is out there today under the Williams brand are the soaps that you use to lather up your own stuff in mugs and the like. the flat tablets. And that's still out there. Of course, if you're of my age, you remember a different Williams product more intensely, and that is Williams Electric Shave. Remember that? Made the beard stand up so the electric razor could walk all those whiskers off without, being wet. It was crazy stuff. Okay, 87 years ago, September 12th, 1938, True or False? Here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream to support the program. Coming up next, we'll head to Hollywood a little early. Well, not early on the East Coast because, the 3-hour time difference. But we'll have breakfast in Hollywood with Tom Breneman.
Listen and learn through civil defense. This is Johnny Cash. I'd like all of you to remember that America can withstand enemy attack if we support the emergency plans of our community and learn to help ourselves. Make sure you're prepared. Contact your local civil defense office today.
Oh, on the day the man in black passed, we had to hear from him in a much younger time. We continue now on this Friday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, going back 79 years to September 12, 1946. Fairly rare recording. We don't have many recordings at all of Tom Breneman's Breakfast in Hollywood, but we have this one from September 12, 1946. Let's enjoy this silly show.
Transcribed from Tom Breneman's own restaurant on Vine Street between Hollywood and Sunset Boulevard, Kellogg's Pep and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes serve you Breakfast in Hollywood. Friends, millions of people are in the habit of getting up in the morning and then the first thing they do after putting away the old toothpaste or powder is to tune in our program. And speaking of toothpaste and powder, here's a man who ought to get a paste in the mouth, but his teeth took a powder a long time ago. It's Tom Breneman.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, ladies. And good morning to you out there along the party line. A cheery good morning to the ladies having breakfast in Hollywood. And there's plenty of tears we can send you this morning, because we have us another one of those typical California mornings out our way. Beautiful. That nasty laugh came from Miami, I guess. It's extra cheers we're sending to you confined to sick quarters along the line, too, and special extras to you veterans who may be listening, the many hospitals throughout the nation. The place is packed again with folks from all over the country. I guess every state in the Union is represented, all vacations and all that sort of thing. And as we open this Ivory Flakes portion of the little broadcast, we'd like to visit a bit. You won't even look at me. Who are you? Well, I didn't think you'd remember. Who are you?
I'm Mrs. H.T. Larkin from Wichita, Kansas.
Hello, Miss Larkin. Good to see you. You having a vacation, are you?
Yes, I
What
am.
you brings you to California? That's the vacation.
I came to visit my son
Well,
and
that's
his
fine.
wife.
Fine. Your
Oh,
first
thank
trip here.
you. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're happy to have you with us. And who are you?
Mrs. James A. Cowball, Glendale, California.
The name again?
James A. Cowball.
Oh, Cowball. Now we'll see if the lady has remembered her name. Who are you now?
Must I tell?
No, you don't have to. She's that fugitive from Don McNeil's program. Hello, honey. Who are you?
I'm Trudy Einheit from Cleveland, Ohio.
Hello there, Shirley. Hello, sir. How are you?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
Dan D. Carpenter, Reading, Pennsylvania.
From Reading, Pennsylvania. I have some friends up your way. Are you from Pennsylvania, sir?
No, Ed Hember from Compton, California.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of fellas in here this morning. Poor hen-pecked husbands, they couldn't help it. Hello, and who are you?
Miss Nona Spicer from Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles. Are you native?
No.
No? Where are you from originally, Miss Spicer?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I imagine. Tell us, who are you, anyway?
Mrs. Margaret Ray from West Newton, PA, near Pittsburgh. I'm tickled to death to be on this program. My friends back home are listening for my
Oh,
voice.
we can't go into all that. She's got a great big sunbonnet hat on. And you...
I had a bet on you.
What did you say?
I had a bet I'd better get on this program, and I'm so glad to win my bet.
Mm-hmm. How much did you bet?
$100.
$100? Are you kidding?
No.
$100?
$100.
All right. Well, when are you going to collect it?
When I get home.
Well, don't forget the guy that put you on the air. Who are you?
Arlene Severson from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Severson? This Friday the 13th, where are you? If anybody worries about bad luck on that day, there are 2 times to worry about it this year. Friday the 13th, September. Happens again in December. So you'd better take care. Take care to wash all your fine clothes in ivory flakes. That's the way to go about avoiding the bad luck of having them wear out too soon. Bill, what was the good luck you told a friend of yours had?
Oh, my friends found their pretty clothes, gave up to twice the wear, when she washed them oh so gently in ivory flakes.
Yeah, she found it just exactly that. Found out what the makers of ivory flakes did when they had wash tests made on nightgowns and play suits and rayon dresses and many other types of fine garments. When these were given gentle care with ivory flakes exclusively, they gave up to twice the wear. And not only that, but sweaters and blouses and house coats retained a practically like new appearance with colors staying bright and fresh for up to twice as long. But when exactly the same kind of things were washed the wrong way with the wrong kind of soap, in a short time they looked as though the worst kind of a Friday the 13th jinx was on them. So go after your share of good luck by looking for a blue and white box of ivory flakes, those thin, delicate, shimmering flakes, which are the flake form of good old ivory soap. Through gentle care with ivory flakes, you can put the date when things have lost their usefulness much farther in the future.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Yeah. Well, let's all sing it.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Yeah.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
That's enough. We're going for a hat now. Oh, that gag. There's a gag hat back there. Queen mark.
This is no gag.
I saw one, Johnny, though, that, what happened to it? Of course, that one that walked in late here this morning, that was a dandy. Now I've lost that one, too. Can't find it. These 3 big sunbonnet models here, I mean, they're strictly a gag hat. I saw, no, that is, this one?
The one right behind it. The brown thing from the front.
All right, who's trying on? What's your name?
Mrs. I.R. Scheffler, Houston, Texas.
Well, take it off, Miss Schechter. We'll come off. It doesn't look bad. You know, I'm afraid to put this on. When I was a kid in school, I used to have wear one where it just looked like that. We call them dunce cats. Thank you, Miss Scheffler? Scheffler. Let's try yours on, Mother. Who are you? What's your name? Who are you?
Mrs. Coons.
Huh?
Mrs. Coons from Westwood.
Yeah, your first name.
Zora.
Zora Coons from Westwood.
Mm-hmm.
You have trouble with it?
You can't get that on. You can't get it on.
Well, it looks like the hunting season is here, kid. Looks like a technicolored pheasant. Thank you, Miss Coons. Johnny, get them both a cigar. I am Mrs. Coons and Mrs. Scheffler from Houston. Thanks for the use of your hat. Here's a movie announcement. Our movie Breakfast in Hollywood opens today in Newville, Pennsylvania, at the Newville Theater. And there's another opening of the picture today. It's an extra special one for me. It's in Millersburg, Pennsylvania, at the Colonnade Theater. Now, Millersburg is the home of my kid sister, Mrs. Roswell Day, and she's going to be the guest of the manager, Bill Bethel, up there. And we've sent an orchid for her to award to the oldest lady in the audience. And I hope she enjoys the picture. Seems everybody in the family wants in the act. Now, let me see here. I think we'll award our wishing ring now. Before I do that, though, I want to say that next week, as I announced yesterday, next week we're turning this B&H microphone over to Jack McElroy for the little lady and yours truly take a short vacation. Not only will we get a rest, but it's going to give me an opportunity to check up on certain Gabby individuals who broadcast from Chicago each morning. No. I never have a chance to hear him because we're on the air at the same time his program hits California. But I get secondhand reports how he throws those very clever barbs at me all the time. You know what I'm talking about. Sam tells him what to say. Well, Sam's clever. I'll not mention his name, but pronounced backwards, it's Leo MacNod. Anyway, Jack will be at the helm of Breakfast in Hollywood for the next couple of weeks, and I know you're going to enjoy meeting with Jack again. He's no stranger to you all out there. Now let's award our wishing ring. What is your name?
Mrs. Robert Shea, Texarkana, Texas.
Well, hello, Miss Shea. Will you draw a number, please? You, Mr. Shea?
Yes, sir.
Bob Shea?
Bob Shea.
That's Bob. The Shays are with us. We have 8799 will win the wishing ring. 8799. That's a youngster, isn't it? Oh, no, he's awfully small. Remember, keep saving used fat, ladies. Well, hello.
Hi.
What? Who are you?
Edith Fedor, 9337 National Boulevard, Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles?
Yes,
When
sir.
you got up out of the chair, I said, my goodness, it's a youngster.
Oh, I wish I were.
How tall are you, Miss Cedar?
4'10".
Cedar. 4 feet 10.
That's right.
Uh-huh. That is without your heels?
That's without my heels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still under 5.
You jack yourself up to almost 5 feet, don't you? Huh?
About 2 inches.
How long have you been married, Miss Cedar?
6 years.
6 years. Uh-huh. And you live in National City, California.
That's right.
Are you?
No, Los Angeles, National Boulevard.
Oh, National Boulevard.
That's right.
And tell me this, where are you from originally? California?
Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. How long have you lived in Los Angeles?
4 years.
4 years. Mm-hmm. Were you married here?
No.
Married back there?
Mm-hmm.
To have family?
No.
No? No,
Too bad.
Huh?
I got about 20 nieces and nephews.
You have about 20 nieces and nephews, but none of your own.
None of mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, are they back in New Jersey? Are they, Mr.?
Yeah.
You getting nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
That's the first time I've been at the mic.
It's the first time you've been to... Oh, don't flick those ashes on my floor. Put them in the ashtray. That's what we have. How do you like that? You do that at home?
No, you don't clean it anyway.
How do you like... Cover your flicking ashes all over the nice carpet. Don't... Here, give it to me.
Oh, no, I don't know what to do with that.
She was about to step on it now. Don't you? No wonder you're only 4 feet 8 inches. You shouldn't smoke. It stunts your growth.
Oh, that's too late
That's
now.
what my mother told me.
Now.
Do you have any brothers and sisters, Miss
Yes,
Cedar?
I have 5 sisters and 3 brothers.
Tall ones?
All tall. I'm the shorty.
You're the shorty.
Mm-hmm.
The youngest, are you?
Oh, no, I'm just in the middle.
Right in the middle. Well, you're going off.
4 older and 4 younger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in New Jersey.
That's right.
Most of your family are back in New Jersey.
They're all back there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I have a friend out there from Westfield, New Jersey.
Well, I hope they're hearing you back there.
I hope so. I have a friend out in the audience.
Oh, you have a friend back there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure she's hearing you. Where is she?
Westfield, New Jersey.
Where is she? Hello, Westfield. Would you let me run the program with you?
I just want to get something in from New Jersey. You see what I mean?
There's one gal I can lick. Well, honey, here's your wishing ring.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
We think so.
Thank you very much.
That's what you on your finger.
Yes.
Get a little loose there. That's an awful small hand.
Little girl, little Ann.
Yeah. All right, now make a wish, will you, Miss Celia? You must have a wish.
All right, I have.
All right, what is it?
Oh, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Well, I tell you, I wish that my sister will get her home in California. Her husband's a veteran, and she just can't find a house.
Mm-hmm. And she's looking for a home.
Looking for a home.
So many of them are.
Yeah.
I think it'll kind of loosen up a little while.
I hope so.
I hope your sister gets her wish. It was mighty nice of you to wish for your sister.
I did.
You didn't
By
think for
golly.
yourself.
No, sir.
What size hose do you wear, Miss Celia?
Oh, 8 if I can get them, but I have to take it in half. See how big they are?
Mm-hmm. See, what size are these? We have some ring clear nylons. These are 8s.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I think so. Is that an 8? Good.
That's an 8. That's
Is it an 8? What is it? It's a 9. I can't see it very well with my glasses. Well, we'll just call it 8. You double them up, will you, honey?
I sure will. Thank you very
You'll find
much.
they're very fine nylons. They're ring clear. And to make them last, you know...
Ivory flakes. I always use
There's some ivory flakes.
Thank you. Oh,
You're
that's
welcome.
wonderful.
You're all right.
Yes.
I'm glad you wished for a sister. That's how you got your nylons.
Thank you very much.
Bye. We'll get you a size for It's cute. Well, that will about conclude the first portion of Breakfast in Hollywood, brought to you by Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
Come on, let's hear it again. I like it.
Ivory flakes, twice the wear. Ivory flakes, twice the wear.
That'll be all. Bobby, will you come here, please? This is Bobby Filipino, ladies. This is something we've never done before. We've asked Bobby to tell. How are you, Bobby? Good. We asked Bobby to tell jokes and nobody can understand him, but I think this is one time they can understand you. You're going to sing Ivory Flakes, twice the wear.
All right.
All right.
Ivory flakes, twice.
There's no improvement. We might well say. Right. He even sings in Filipino. Thank you, Bobby. This next 15 minutes brings you greetings from the grand old Kellogg Company of Battle Creek, Michigan. Kellogg's, makers of pep. Here's our good neighbor letter this morning coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota. It says, Dear Tom Breneman, there's a lady in Glenwood, Minnesota who loves young people, and she's Mrs. Arthur Klug. For years, Mrs. Klug has made it a point to attend all athletic activities in which the Glenwood High School participates. And for the past 23 years, she's entertained the athletic teams at big dinners. Whether they win or lose, the boys know they're going to have a big feed. And she is ma to all the boys in town. And during the war, when so many boys were overseas, she wrote letters and sent boxes to ever so many. She has scores of cards from boys who she had watched develop into manhood and on numerous occasions has advised and counseled them. I think she is worthy of being considered a good neighbor for her intense interest in her community and in the young people. Sincerely yours, Mrs. J.A. Tarrans, who lives at 4422 34th Avenue South in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And so this morning, our orchid goes back to Minnesota, Miss Arthur Glug in Glenwood, Minnesota. She has been made our good neighbor of the day. Come on, Tony, there's one for Tony. Hello, Connie. How are you this morning?
Well, I feel awful good today. Fact is, I feel great.
Well, you look good, too.
Jumped out of bed this morning, I took a cold shower, and I brushed my hair down over my eyes.
You brushed your hair down over your eyes?
Yeah, I like to start the day off with a bang.
You certainly look funny.
Well, you should talk. Just look at that suit you're wearing.
What do you mean? It's a beautiful suit, Corny. Taylor who made it a very good fit, don't you think?
Yeah. I bet when your wife sees it, she's going to have one, too.
A suit?
No, fit.
Oh, no. I found that women don't appreciate the same things men do anyway, Corny.
Well, that's true. You know, women are too biased.
You think they're biased, huh?
Yeah, they're always biased this and biased that.
I think, Corny, you're just narrow-minded, that's all.
I am not.
I think you are. You are narrow-minded.
I'm not, and I can prove I ain't.
Now, how can you prove you're not narrow-minded?
Well, sir, you just ask any of these ladies, and they'll tell you your mind is just as thick as mine.
Have you got a joke for us this morning, Corny?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, Corny. You stop by Cedric's and pick up the orchid. It goes to Mrs. Arthur Klug in Glenwood, Minnesota. You'll take care of it, won't you?
Yes, I'll see to it. Goodbye, everybody.
So long, Corny. See you Monday. Well, ladies, I'm certainly pleased, and I can't begin to tell you how many requests we've had for our orchid pins. And now some of you ladies missed up on hearing about them. I'll bring you up to date. These orchid pins are only for the listeners of this program, and when you wear this pin, it will show that you belong to our crowd. Help you recognize one another. Now, before I tell you how to get this pin, let me tell you what it looks like. It's in the shape of a lovely Armroy orchid we talk about in this program, and an exclusive design at that, made especially by the Kellogg Company for our listeners. This is no ordinary pin, I want you to know. It's quite dressy, made of metal in a soft, dull, silver-like finish. It's about 2 inches across, a really distinctive pin. And remember, you can't buy it anywhere. You can only get it through this program. And that's because the Kellogg Company wants you to have a souvenir of breakfast in Hollywood and wants you to get hep to pep. Kellogg's Pep, the sunshine cereal. Fresh, crisp, whole wheat flakes, good to eat, and also full of good whole wheat nourishment. So get Kellogg's Pep. It's a pip. You'll find out for yourself. And be sure to save your box tops, because you'll need them to get your orchid pin. Now, here's all you have to do. Send 2 Pep box tops and 10 cents in coin, plus your name and address, plainly printed, to me, Tom Breneman, Box 96, Battle Creek, Michigan, not Hollywood. You got that, haven't you? Mail 2 Pep box tops and 10 cents in coin, plus your name and address, plainly printed, to Tom Breneman, Box 96, Battle Creek, Michigan. And we'll see that your orchid pin starts on its way to you quick. When your pin arrives, if you're not entirely satisfied, return it to the Kellogg Company in Battle Creek, and your money will be refunded. We have somebody back there from Battle Creek who is applauding all the time back there. Are you from Battle Creek? Are you, sir? What is your name? Mildred Malore. And Mr. Malore? Oh, your son from Battle Creek. Well, that's nice. You'll appreciate this. Here's a variety package of Kellogg's cereal. Take them back to Battle Creek. That's not carrying coals to Newcastle, I don't know. Now then, we're going to award our lovely California Armroy orchid. That was the hat I was looking for, Johnny. I knew I'd missed one. Who is the eldest guest this morning? There's a little lady down here. Where did I spot her? Who is the oldest this morning, please? 76. 76 is a start. 76. My goodness, you mean a 76-year-old will win this morning? We've had 90s and... 76 there. You're 76. And you're 76. The ladies with the funny hats are 76. And she's 76. When were you 76?
January. I will be January.
Oh, you're not quite 76. You're 75, in other words. And when will you be 76?
Yes, March, and I'll be 77, 13th of March.
And you're 76. All right, we'll take the 2 76-year-olders this morning. We'll have to do. Would you step out here, please?
That's fine.
Who are you?
I'm Mrs. J. Jackman from Kansas City, Missouri.
Jackman?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, Miss Jackman. Now, you step out here. You take off that hat so we can see you, will you, Miss Jackman? You look so silly with that.
This hat.
Hello there. Who are you?
Miss Jennings.
What's your first name?
Celestia.
Where are you from, Miss Jennings?
Whittier.
Well, come on, Miss Jennings. I want you to meet Miss Jackman. Miss Jackman? That's right. Step right over. There you are. Miss Jackman, this is Miss Jennings from Whittier.
So glad to meet you.
And you said you were from where?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
And Tom, I bought this hat so I wouldn't have a double chin.
Well, it hasn't helped you.
Oh, no.
Take it off, you know. Big silly thing that these ladies are wearing here. Mrs. Gabby from Pennsylvania.
I messed up my hair now.
Now, tell us a little something. When were you 76, Mrs. Jennings?
July.
In July?
This past.
Uh-huh. Well, then you're a little older, Mrs.
Yes, sir.
Jackman.
I was born the 13th day of March in 70.
Mm-hmm. So you lived in Kansas City many years?
50.
Where were you born?
Indiana, Lebanon.
Lebanon, Indiana?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Married in Indiana?
No, sir. I was married in Kansas City.
Yeah, well, that's right. Of course, that's about right. Mm-hmm. And you, Miss Jennings, what about you? How long have you lived in Whittier?
5 years.
5 years. Where were you born?
Iowa.
In Iowa. Where in Iowa?
Knoxville, Iowa.
Knoxville, and you spent many years there, is that it?
I did indeed.
Mm-hmm. How many years, for instance?
Oh, I just couldn't.
Is Knoxville a pretty big place? What is the population?
Well, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of seat of Marion County, but I do not remember. I have been from Iowa a long time.
Oh.
I've been here and there. I've lived in Omaha, Nebraska, and a lot of places.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Jennings' business was what?
Contractor and carpenter.
Building contractor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what did Mr. Jackman do?
He was a traveling salesman for van camps.
Van camps?
Yes, sir.
You didn't have to mention that, you know.
No. Well, they're out of business. You should work.
Van camps are out of business?
Yeah, the old company is.
I think you're a little wrong about that, Miss Jackman.
The old ones are all.
Well, maybe the old company, but there's a very prominent van camp company. Now, let's don't get into that.
No.
Kellogg's are paying for this program. You raised family, Miss Jackman?
No, I didn't.
How about you, Miss Jennings? Have children?
Yes, I do. I have 3 sons.
3 sons. And where are they?
2 of them are in Whittier,
Mm-hmm.
and I have 2 daughters there, 1 little boy there. 6 children.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest son was in the service.
No, is that so? During the last war?
Oh, yes, he was overseas.
Mm-hmm.
18 months.
Mm-hmm. You have grandchildren?
5.
5 grandchildren. And great-grandchildren?
None.
None. Uh-huh. I see. Say, you're quite a laugher, Miss
Yes,
Jackman.
sir. I love to laugh.
Yes, sir. You're a doggone good audience. Do you know any funny stories you can tell them?
No, I couldn't.
You don't tell funny stories, do you?
Well, I'm frightened now.
You're a little frightened now?
Yes, I'd rather not.
But you do tell a funny story occasionally, Miss Jackman?
Oh, I might, but not now. This
all
morning.
right. Maybe it's just as well, you think?
Could be.
Where did you get these hats, Mrs.
Well, I
Jackman?
bought that one this morning from the lady. She's made 500 of them, she tells me. And they wear them in Florida.
They wear those in Florida?
Yes, on the beach.
Oh, they're big beach hats.
500 and sold on the beach in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
You what?
Made 500 of these hats and sold them down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, about 5 years ago.
Oh.
And they're still going strong. They launder. They just do everything. They keep you from having a double chin. That's mine.
Usually you come in here to peddle our hats now.
I brought one for you.
You what?
Mrs. Breneman. I brought one from Mrs. Breneman, but I sold it.
You bought one for my wife and you sold it.
One for your wife, and I sold it, so I'll give you mine.
She was the one that won the $100 that she'd get on the radio.
Can I afford to give a few hats away?
Well, you might at least have kept the one that you brought for my wife.
Well, this lady...
What did you get for it?
$1.50.
Well, it belongs to Billy. Give it to me.
Oh, it's mine.
Huh?
It's mine.
The $1.50?
Well, a hat.
No, she sold it to you, Miss Jennings?
No, I sold it to this lady. Oh. This lady.
Oh, you sold it.
Take it off.
Huh? You mean to say?
Take it off.
And you took the $1.50?
Yes, I took the $1.50.
Well, you know it belongs to me. The $1.50. Well, let me have it. Get it out. Just get it out. I'm going to take it, too. Okay, Johnny, there's $1, Connie. And there's a half. There's 3 cents California sales tax. You're the oldest, I guess, Miss Jackson. There you go. Time is getting too short.
This is our 57th wedding anniversary today.
The Jennings are having their 57th wedding anniversary today. So happy you are. Stand up, Mr. Jennings. And Mrs. Jennings. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you for letting me get on.
You're very welcome. Good luck, and come down to see us.
Thank
You
you.
stick around. We'll have something planned for the Jennings. Right now, we're going to have to kind of break it up. You get out your songs, won't you, folks? Sorry. I want to say first we're sending orchids to Mrs. Clara M. Gordon in the Glendale and to Mrs. Nancy J. Ray in Hillman, Tennessee. They're celebrating their 100th birthdays today. As we leave the air, remember the Kellogg's Home Edition. The amazing story of America's most progressive rural community, told by the Cornet Storyteller. That will have to do it for now. Come on, out with your songs, folks. Johnny, you want your wife? Oh, they want the kiss.
Oh, I never...
Johnny, Sue.
Tom Breneman's Breakfast in Hollywood is brought to you same stripes at the same time every day, Monday through Friday, by Kellogg's Pep and Procter & Gamble's Ivory Flakes. And now stay tuned for Kellogg's Home Edition, heard over most of these same stations immediately following the next announcement.
Say, here's something we wish you'd think about the next time you open a package of Kellogg shredded wheat. We wish you'd notice how carefully the Kellogg Company has planned this cereal to please you. How fresh and plump and crisp those biscuits are. How they've put 15 in every box, and how every biscuit is made to fit the bowl, so nice and tidy in the dish. And last of all, and first of all, that wonderful nut-sweet flavor of real whole wheat. Kellogg shredded wheat. So fresh, so crisp, so good. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
79 years ago, September 12th, 1946, Breakfast in Hollywood. Daytime radio at its best. Okay, coming up next, we'll wrap up the hour with Peg Lynch, Alan Bunce. They're the couple next door.
Learn and live through civil defense. This is Mitzi Gaynor. During wartime, quick, accurate information is vital to the public. Conelrad, radio broadcasts at 6:40 or 12:40, will be your only official means of information. In an attack, tune to 6:40 or 12:40 on your radio.
Oh dear, we lost Mitzi just last year. She was only 93. That's sad. But let me go back to Breakfast in Hollywood. I have in my collection a picture postcard that was, I don't know if it was given away or sent to listeners or what, but I have a picture postcard of the Breakfast in Hollywood crew. And it's kind of fun to have some of the old collectibles from those days. I'm stopping collecting that stuff, but that's neat to have, or at least neat to hold it in your hand for a minute. It really is. Okay, we're going to go back 65 years. Peg Lynch, Alan Bunce, the couple next door. They started out with The Private Lives of Ethel and Albert. They went to CBS and did The Couple Next Door. And this episode, 65 years ago from the final season of the show on CBS, September 12th, 1960. Something's in the washing machine that shouldn't be.
CBS Radio brings you The Couple Next Door, written by Peg Lynch and starring Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
Go on, now get out. Beat it, will you? Scat! Get out of here.
For heaven's sake, dear, what in the world is the matter?
Now, look, I've had it, that's all. I have just had it ever since that... Pussy Willow had those kittens, this place has been lousy with cats. And doggone it, I just draw the line at having 8 cats around here.
I don't believe you can say a place is lousy with cats. Wouldn't it be more correctly idiomatic to say it's catty with cats?
All right, be funny, but I am not kidding. I've had it, I tell you. I like cats as well as the next person, but 8 cats around the place is just too much.
That's cute, Catty, with you. Why don't you laugh at my jokes? I laugh at yours.
It's
not my fault
recognize
Pussy Willow had kittens. When I got her, they said she was a boy.
Yeah, well, we know different. Every time I go to sit down in a chair, I sit on a cat.
Well, that's not very nice of you. Don't the cats object?
Now, look, I tell you, I'm serious about this now.
What do you expect me to do about it, dear? I've tried to give them away. Nobody wants any. Everybody that comes here, I'd say, wouldn't you like a cute little kitten? And half of them don't even answer me. They just look.
Where are all these people who just love cats that I hear about? And the more, the merrier.
Well, none of our friends, dear. They already have cats and dogs and rabbits and hamsters and turtles and ducks and
All right. Well, I'm telling you now, something has to be done. Can't you at least keep the cats outside?
Well, I try to, sweetheart. It seems to me I spend half my time letting something in or something out. And every time Betsy comes in, a cat sneaks in with her, else Bobby deliberately lets a cat in. In fact, he just goes around with a cat in his arms all the time. If it squirms to get down, he just picks up another.
Well, something has to be done.
Well, now, look, I'm the one who has to feed them, you know. I'm the one who gets all the work with this menagerie around here, so I can't see why you're the one who's complaining.
I should think then you'd want to get rid of them, too.
But I do, dear. Nobody wants them. And we're certainly not going to have them killed or put away, whatever.
I didn't say that. I just said something's got to be done.
Well, you figure it out then. I'm going to start dinner.
Laura, Mrs. James, and I both say you're the best housekeeper we know.
You wouldn't say that today. I'm getting ready for the painters. Lately, I've had headaches and muscular aches and pains. Can't do half I should.
Don't just put up with discomfort like that. For relief, try Doan's Pills.
Good advice. That's Doan's Pills, an analgesic and mild diuretic to the kidneys. Nagging backache, also headache, dizziness, and muscular aches and pains may come on with overexertion, emotional upsets, or everyday stress and strain. Doan's pain-relieving action is often the answer, and they also offer mild diuretic action through the kidneys. So if nagging backache is making you feel worn out, tired, and miserable with restless, sleepless nights, don't wait. Try Doan's Pills, used successfully by millions for over 60 years. See if they don't bring you the same welcome relief. Get Doan's Pills today. To save money, buy Doan's Big Economy size.
Betsy, you keep an eye on Bobby now. Don't you two wander off because I'm getting dinner.
Hey, listen, I got an idea. Why don't we... Why, honey... Honestly, you are the most annoying person. Listen, will you?
I'm listening, dear. I'm not going anywhere. I'm getting dinner.
Well, honey, I wish you'd stand still when I try to talk to you. I mean, I never feel you're listening. It's disconcerting, you know, when you keep flying around the kitchen and I try
Well, I'm hanging on your every word, dear.
Well, here's what I'm trying to say. Why don't we put an ad in the paper?
Mm-hmm. Ad for what?
Oh, for what? For heaven's sake, what are we just talking about? These 8 cats that we have milling around the place.
Back at that again, dear.
You said you couldn't give the 6 kittens away, so let's put an ad in the paper.
Oh, well, now, look, they are not pedigreed cats. Nobody's going to pay a dime for them.
Well, I don't mean try to sell them. Just say we have 6 lovely kittens, and anyone can have one who'll give it a nice home. Huh?
How much would an ad cost?
Well, the heck with what it costs, honey. It'll be worth it if we can give these kittens a nice home and get rid of them.
They've got a nice home. They like it here.
Well, for the love of Mike, you just complained yourself that you had all the care and feeding of the menagerie around here.
We should have given them away when they were tiny. Betsy and Bobby would be heartbroken if they lose the cats now.
Well, darling, we don't need 8 cats around here.
Well, you better talk to Betsy about it. Bobby would miss them, but he'd get over it since we still have Inky and Pussy Willow. But Betsy is old enough to be very upset.
Well, why don't I put an ad in the paper first, anyhow, and see if we get any answers?
No, I think you ought to let Betsy know you're doing it. Now, she'd feel terrible if somebody drove up and carted one off. Now, you know she would. This is not right.
Yes, you're right, I suppose.
Here.
All right, well, look, I tell you what, I'll go out and talk to her now.
Well, wait a minute.
See how she
Just
feels
a
about
second. Don't make extra trips here. I heated the milk for the kittens. Take it out with you and set it down for them, will you? Don't spill it. And don't let the two big cats get at it. Betsy! Round up your kittens. Daddy's bringing their milk out. Now, wait a minute. As long as you're going out, take this lettuce for the rabbits. And the dish of dog food is ready, and some bread for the ducks. Now, wait a minute. These two dishes are ready for the big cats. Oh, dear. Should I put it all on a tray?
No. Now, you tell Betsy to feed her own animals, then come in my den. You tell her. I want to talk to her.
Did you want to see me, Daddy?
Yes, I did want to see you. I want to talk to you about the increasing animal life around this place.
About the what?
Well, mainly the cats. 8 cats around here.
There are only 2 cats, Daddy. The others are kittens.
Well, kittens grow into cats.
I wish they'd always say kittens, don't you? Because kittens are so cute. Aren't they cute, Daddy, the way they play?
Well, yes, all right. They're very cute. I admit that. But as Daddy started to say, Betsy, now I want you to listen to me. We don't need 8 of them around here. And I told you when they were born that we would have to give some of them away. But since we couldn't seem to give any of them away, Daddy feels now that we should put an ad in the paper, put an ad in the newspaper, and see if we can't find some nice homes for them.
You mean take them away from their mother?
Well, they're old enough now to be taken away.
Pussy Willow would just die if you take her kittens away.
No, now, Pussy Willow would not die. The kittens are already older than...
Would you like it if somebody took me away from you and Mommy?
Well, that is not the same thing, darling.
Pussy Willow is their Mommy.
Animals are different, honey. They don't remember about those things the way you would. I mean, Pussy Willow hardly pays any attention to her kittens anymore, anyhow.
She does, too. She just loves them.
Well, I am sorry. The fact remains, Betsy, that I am not going to have a house that is overflowing with cats. Every time I sit down in a chair, I sit on a cat. Every time I open up a closet door, a cat springs out at me. Every time I sit down to read the paper, there's a cat playing with my shoelaces or crawling up my leg or something. There's a cat fur all over the house. They get on the beds. And I should like to remind you of the ink bottle that was knocked over on my desk here the other day, and the very pleasant time that your Mommy and I had trying to get the inky footprints scrubbed out of the rug.
Mommy said if you'd remember to put the top on the ink bottle, it wouldn't have happened.
Just look here, young lady. I like cats as well as the next person, but not 8 of them. And as I told your mother, I've just had it, that's all. Furthermore, I told you that when you insisted on having pets, you were to feed them.
I do feed them.
No, you do not feed them. Your mother feeds them. Your pets would starve to death if your mother didn't take care of them.
But I'm not always home when it's feeding time. Sometimes I'm over at Susie's.
Well, then you get home.
I can't always get away. I'm busy.
Busy doing what?
Playing. If I'm playing Red Rover and I'm it, I can't just leave and come home.
Oh, yes, you can just leave and come home. Children who do not care enough about their pets to feed them do not deserve to have them.
All right. After this, I will feed them.
Well, honey, you always say that, but you don't do it.
Well, from now on, I will.
Yes, from now on, I will see to it that you do. At 9 years old, it's time you learned a sense of responsibility.
Do you have a cat in there?
Probably. Why?
2 of them are missing.
What do you mean they're missing?
When you put the milk down outside, you should count the kittens, Betsy. There were only 4. Now, I have looked everywhere, and I suppose we've shut them up somewhere. I looked in all my cupboards. I looked in the basement.
I'll go look in the attic. You were up there today, Mommy.
All right, dear. Look in the linen closet and all the other closets upstairs, too. Look under the beds. Oh, really? Well, listen, did you open and shut anything when you got home today?
I hope I have made an open and shut case of getting rid of these 6 kittens.
Oh, don't talk about that. Now, dear, 2 of the poor little things must be shut in somewhere. Come on and help look. Listen to see if you can hear any mewing. One jumped into the oven the other day. Thank heaven it wasn't turned on. And I... Oh!
What?
Oh,
what?
The washing machine.
What?
I just turned it on to run through a lot of bath towels. Betsy! Turn off the washing machine, dear!
Oh, for Pete's sakes.
We'll return to the couple next door in just a moment. Here's CBS Radio's Gary Moore and Durward Kirby.
Do you realize what's 5 days away, Durward?
Well, nothing too appalling, I trust.
No, another summer weekend, and with it comes the lure of the open road, a day at the beach.
The races.
All sorts of places, and when you go...
Go with radio.
Indisputably, infallibly correct, Durward. That's the message, friends. A radio is a dear friend that talks only when you want it to. Traveling near or far, radio is good company. The best of company when it's your nearest CBS radio station, which this one obviously is.
When you go with radio, CBS Radio, that is, all sorts of fine entertainment goes with you. For example, beginning October 1st on most of these stations, Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic will begin another season of full-length concerts direct from Carnegie Hall. This will be the Philharmonic's 31st consecutive season of CBS radio broadcasts. The Philharmonic is just one of the many reasons to go with radio. CBS Radio.
All right.
I
now
will
take it
never
easy.
forgive
All right,
myself.
never mind. Now just stand back. Stand. Will you get out of the way? Let me see him. Let me see him.
Dear.
Well, at least give him some air.
Dad,
Now.
Dad, I just feel terrible. I just thought I'd run through a lot of bath towels. We use so many these days with all the swimming, and
Let me see him, will you?
I must have turned my back for a minute, and he leaped into the washing machine.
No. Wait a minute, will you? Wait, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead at all. I think his heart's beating.
Dreadful, all wet.
Well,
He
he's
does look
sopping wet, but I'm sure his heart is beating.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dear. Oh, well, do something.
Well-
How do you give first aid to a cat?
For the love of Mike, I don't know.
Shall I get the first aid book?
Yes, dear. It's in the bookcase. It's in the
We
bookcase.
don't need the
Hurry.
first aid book. For heaven's sakes, it certainly doesn't tell how to revive a drowned cat. Here, move that stuff. Move it on the table there, will you? Let's get his head over the edge here, hanging over so we can...
You had life-saving, dear. Aren't you supposed to sit on people and sort of press on their chest rhythmically? Breathe in his mouth. That's the latest thing.
What?
They decided that's the best thing. You breathe in their mouth.
Breathe in his mouth, Daddy. They told us that at camp.
That's what they do now, dear.
I gotta breathe... all right. Stand back.
So pathetic, doesn't he?
I don't know
Careful,
what to do.
dear. Because if he comes to, he does have sharp little teeth, and he might not know what you're doing so close to his face.
I'm wondering myself what I'm doing.
Don't talk. Breathe.
Yeah.
He couldn't have been in there more than a minute and a half. 2 minutes at the most. You know, I just turned it on. That's all.
Look, his tail is moving.
His tail moved, dear. He's coming too. He's coming too.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, Daddy,
Did you hear that?
This is life.
You saved his life, dear.
No. I think he'd have come to without me.
Yeah.
Now, look, will you wrap him up?
Oh, get the towel.
Wrap him up in
Yes,
something now
yes.
so he doesn't catch
Then
cold.
give me the towel, Betsy. Give it here. I must say this. The first I really believe that cats have 9 lives.
Yeah, look, but I've only got one. Now, look, while I like cats, really, honey,
Oh, please, dear, this isn't
look
the
at-
time to talk any more about that. I've got to find the other kitten,
Oh.
which I may have shut in the broom closet. He just loves it in there.
Here, Daddy, he wants you. Now that you saved his life, I'll bet he's going to be your special cat daddy and follow you everywhere.
Oh, it's going to be just dandy.
The Couple Next Door stars Peg Lynch and Alan Bunce.
From 65 years ago, September 12, 1960, The Couple Next Door, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. We would love to hear from you. We always do. By the way, in the show notes, don't forget, we have a link to the big broadcast of 1938, so you can see W.C. Fields and Bob Hope in all their nosy glory. Join us tomorrow for Counter Spy, Tarzan, Confession, Quiet Please, and Fibber McGee and Molly. Thanks for being with us on this Friday Classic Radio Theater. Have a great weekend. I'm Wyatt Cox.